Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We find ourselves once again together on this, hold on, let me check the day. Monday. Every day is the same. It is a flat circle that disappears into time. It is nice and sunny in Seattle, Washington this morning. The pears are blooming on the tree. The scent of summer still lingers, but things are drying out. Things are starting to change. I feel it will be no time before fall reaches us after all. My roommates went blueberry picking yesterday. There apparently is a nearby garden, community garden, that allows such a thing. And frankly, I love blueberries. They're my favorite. Though I won't turn down any other kind of berries, okay? Believe me. I'm a berry fan. I'm indiscriminate. One thing I'm not indiscriminate about is doing this properly. If we want to be right, we gotta start wrong. Okay, this is the first day. Literally first of, I think, 4 tries we've done this so far, where wrong actually has one of the letters that we need. This is progress. Now, how about... what about niche? Ooh, wait, never mind. I was like, wait. Yeah, it's got the right letters. Okay. I did the math twice in my head, and both times were wrong until I got it. Okay, like, yep. Niche fits. I kind of like this a lot. Okay, so we got an N and an I. But they're in the wrong positions, very luckily. What about... we have a lot of letters to work with, so I'm not gonna lie. This could be anything. NI feels like something you're gonna end the word with. For instance, like begin. Though E is off and so is G. Tang. No, N can't go there. It can't go there. Dude, doing these right out of the gate at the beginning of every morning is truly a test. This is the weakest I will ever be in a given day. This is when I've just kind of like stumbled slug-like out of bed, took a shower, I ate a couple pieces of naan, that's the word, and some microwavable lentils that I got at Trader Joe's yesterday. That's the energy I'm currently working with right now. Sin. 3 letters, that's all you need. I'm just gonna actually use other letters. I don't care about actually solving with the NI right now. Whenever it gets stuck, it's the best thing to do. Ball. Bud. Bam. Bam-marino. Okay, nope, not enough words for that one. Let's do Is there a word that can have all these in it? Because that would be kind of a nice letter spread. Something just to get these out of the way. Bust. Busty. Okay. We're gonna be a little bit horny right now, but we need all the help we can get. Okay, so we got an NIU. These 3 letters in the wrong position, we got something. You know, honestly, I feel like I'm a 5-try Andy. I feel like I've never gotten a single one of these down before 5 tries, personally. Now let's think about some... let's dig deep into the biblioteca within. What words have UIN? The only thing dude, I'm so streamer-brained that the first thing I can think of is Quinn. Quinn 69. Anduin, once again. Wow, brain rot. I think I'm gonna try to make another letter, or another set of words that doesn't have anything to do with the letters that we need, just to figure out and eliminate something. Fail. I could do fails, but we know S is gone. So let's try to find one that fits. Could it be pause? No. And I meant like P-A-U-S-E, not the pause like a dog. Not the dog hands. I already know that W-ness can't fit in here. Brother. What you making me do here? So we know that N and I, if I can find something that includes N and I at the very least, because the U is throwing me. The U is going to be a tough one to slide in somehow, but we'll make it happen. What seems like the most realistic consonant that we're going to start off with? Let's see here. We have a D, L, F, M. These all seem pretty decent. It can't be failure, right? No, it can't be. But if I did this word, I'll get rid of F, A, L. INS I've already solved. INS you already know. Damn. Damn, girl. This fucking whittle's hard. Dak. Dead. Oh boy. Let's do fails. Because at the very least we can see... Oh, fault? Yeah, you know what? Let's do fault. I know that's another letter that we've kind of solved out of here, but we can see if the U is in the middle, and we get 3 other letters tested out. Let's do this. Okay, so U does not belong there or there. Nudium. Could it be... I'm actually going to set these up. It could be U, N, I. What's up, Reggie? What's with the sad cat face? You doing all right? You working again today? Okay, you can't be there. You cannot be there. I can't be there. Something tells me N is going to be in the middle. N is in the middle or at the end. Those are my 2 guesses, to be honest. Because we're like out of every vowel. Every vowel, the only 2 that we have are the U and the I right here. So it's got to be some sort of like fucker word. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something that is uncommon enough to be mostly consonants and have these mixed in the middle. It's not jumping. yo, I'm jumping with the boys. Is it... Oh, I was gonna say, is it juniper? We're one little short and we don't have ERR. Good God, this is a tough one. D, U, N. Oh, I would say it's denim, but we can't. You know what? I might just throw in a denim here. Because we can actually test this out. I like this. This is a research word. Okay, so D is in here. It's in the wrong spot. I is correct. N is... Jesus, N has 2 different places it could be. Your sleep is fucked. Brother, I feel you, man. I'm so tired today. I'm so fucking tired. I keep having this problem of sleeping poorly and then accidentally falling asleep for like 3 hours in the afternoon. And then when I get up, I'm like, I'm absolutely screwed. You know, the Sandman has totally fucking bent me over on this one. And then I'm up till like 3 o'clock the next morning. Like, I'm just up. I'm trying to sleep. I'm in bed, like desperately wishing for the darkness to take me. But it doesn't. But then I still wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. And now I find myself in this loop where I like conk out. I have to stay awake. I have to stay awake. Why is your sleep fucked though, Reggie? What's going on? I feel like you're usually pretty good on low sleep. What is the first letter? I is here. N has to be here or here. I suspect it's IN. I suspect it's an IN situation. I'm actually gonna, where's my, I thought about this the other day. I need to bring out a paper and fucking pencil so I can just like, if I could drag letters like up and into different spots to play around like that, I would love this. But you can only like write them out. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna just do this on a fucking Word document. Give me my Word document from 2007. Microsoft Word, literally 2007. Let's go. Got an old license for this bad boy. Hold on. Is there a way I can add another window capture? Because I'm already using one. See, window capture. Word doc. Boom. Alright, let's pump this text up huge. Frankly, I should have been doing this from the start. Alright. So my guess is that 1, 2, 3, it's gonna look like this. So what could that be? What choices do we have here? D is not number 1, we know this. N has to be first or like, oh. Yeah, first or last. Or second or last. That's gotta be second or last. And 2, I, blank. Oh, what the fuck was that? It's just like 2, 3. And that's 1, 2, and then I, and then 1 more. Okay. This is what we got right here. This is what we're working with. It can't be this, because I don't think there's anything that would start. Unless we have a double letter situation here. You know that D and N can't be number 1, but it could be I again. We went in the gym. Oh, you're in the gym? What's up, Glinson? I am, in fact, still alive. I've not died on anybody. I'm half considering just getting my shaman to 60 as well. But, yeah, my priest is like, I think, 24, 25. Yeah, we're still alive and well, man. We're still alive and well. Do you think you're gonna redo it? How do you feel now? It's been a couple days. I was checking out your friend's name on, I was looking up for Glinsons on the server. I think like 2 days ago when I was playing, I saw nobody. I mean, to be honest, man, I feel like if you just want to play DBC 2, there's gonna be like character boosts. Why do you wake up so late, Reggie? What's going on? You stay up way too fucking late, man. Okay, let's see. So maybe it's... Oh, but we got a K. The problem here is that there's no good vowels to go into second slot. I was fantasizing my beautiful orc. Listen, man, if you would want to do Horde, that's not completely off the table, man. Yeah, no problem, dude. Get your shit done, man. Get your shit done. I won't call you out. You just enjoy yourself, man. Get that work done. I'm actually totally crushed. I have no fucking idea what this is going to be. I think this is the greatest challenge I've ever faced. I feel like I'm back trying to take a SAT score. My SATs back in high school, like I couldn't give a less of a fuck about them. I scored maybe like a C, the equivalent of a C. All my friends did much better than that. Okay, I'm going to brain blast myself. Waking up. It's like sobering myself up. Okay, I gotta imagine myself. I'm in Squid Games, okay? If I don't solve this Wordle, I die, okay? If I don't solve this, they're gonna throw me into like, I don't know, some sort of anime eel pit. Whatever they do to the people who lose on that show. I haven't seen season 2. I think people just got like shot in the first one. D is not number 1, but we know D is in here somewhere. I'm gonna put the letters I know are in this over here. So you got N-I-D-U. H, I was gonna say Hindu, that seems a little strange, but H is gone. N-I-D-U. I'm gonna put the I where it's supposed to be. Is R here? Nider. No, that's Nadir. N-A-D-I. No, that's not even right. That's 3, 4 letters, not 5. But we need J. Let's see. J. But what goes second? Once again, this is the problem. What the fuck is gonna go second here if it's not U or I? It has to be maybe D. This could be N, honestly. N has to be. This has to be N. This has to be N. Okay, let's see this. U N D. Undi. No, that is the way it's undi. But N D I U. We know that I has to be here. It could be this. I also has to be second. I'm actually so fucking confused. I don't know what this is. I might just fail this one and see what it is. I'm gonna be really sad when it's obvious. But these are the 5 letters that the 4 letters we know. You can't be middle or second. It has to be first or last. So it's gotta be first. N is somewhere. It has to be first or last. T has to be first and last. Undid? This seems like a wrong word, but let's just try it out. Are you serious? That is... Okay, I'm sorry, Wordle. That is an absolute fucker word. Undid. I cannot believe we got there. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. But, you know, still credit to us. Credit where it's due. Somehow we pulled that one off. Very surprised. Spelling bee. Let's do this one. Honestly, the start of the stream every day is just to, like, give myself an extra neurotransmitter. I'm, like, doubling up on the stream content, so I, can make sure I don't get dementia as quick as I most certainly will. So this has to have T here, right? It has to have T somewhere in the word. We have 7 chances to get a word. The longer the word, the better. Of course, we can cheat out a small one, like, it has to be at least 4 letters, though. 4 letters. Truth? That one's not a bad one to start off with. Let's go truth. Yeah, 1 word, 5 points. Good start. Not too bad. How about through? That one's an easy big word. Yeah, yep, yeah, easy. Now, I also think burrow. Like, how do I spell burrow? I guess that's part of the... Burrow. There's no way that's right. It's like, I'm trying to think like the New Yorker style borough. You know what I'm saying? Like a housing situation. It would be cheating to look it up, but I know it's out there. Let's see. Let's just try it out. Oh. Burrow. Missing a center letter. Yeah. Maybe it's 2 R's? Burrow? Oh, because it doesn't have a fucking T. I'm so dumb. What does this mix up in the middle do? Is that like, do I lose points if I do this? Are there only a certain amount of words I can make from this? I can do hot, but that's 3. That's not worth it at all. Also out, route. Yeah, you know, there's routes. Boom. Not the best number. Let's just hit that button, see what that does. Oh, it just changes up the orientation of the letters. It doesn't give you new letters. That's fair. Just a way to look at it differently. So I got through, I got truth, I got route. Or route, whatever the fuck. Yeah, this probably is a route. Like the wartime ability. Bot. Easy. Another big word. Okay, something tells me we're not going to get higher than we did last time. We have 2 4-letter words. We had 3 last time. let's see, THRO. You know, throughout. Yeah, through. Out. That's a big word, throughout. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. We have 2 more to choose from. I already have brought. Oh no, I have bought. I could do brought. I brought the A game today, boys. Another solid. That's what's up. 7 points away from nice. Yeah, you know, solid. Not too bad. I think we definitely got more points than we did last time. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Let's go to the real game, guys. Let's go to the real game of today, Scrandle. This is honestly my fucking favorite one. I love Scrandle so much. Okay, Brazil versus England. The gray, sloppy, boiled ass. This is. I was just gonna make fun of you, England, for throwing some like pale ass beef onto some bread, but you dare call this a Philadelphia cheesesteak? After what you tried to do us back in the 1700s, are you for real right now? You tried taxing these boys for tea. You know what happens next, and then you dare try to call this among the same lineage as the Philadelphia cheesesteak. For real? It's obviously going to be the Cachorro do Rosario, because this just looks better, okay? This just looks way better. And I'm reading the description here. Three hot dogs and 1 bun for £3. That's a pound a dog, plus whatever else this shit is. Yeah, this kind of looks amazing. It's like a mix between a lasagna, an enchilada, and a hot dog. This is why multiculturalism is great. This is what spreading food across the world will do to a man. This is what happens when you're born in Europe. It's gonna be this. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're back to the big old sausage. And I was distracted by the dog to the left when we have this pale pink hockey ass puck called Mystery Scran, no price data, $0 from the United States of America. Okay, this, I guess these pictures were taken in 2022. We were still, I guess, within the heat of the pandemic, so I think we can make a little bit of a grace extension towards what we're seeing here, but only so much. I honestly have no idea what this is. Nobody knows what this is. It's gonna be the kielbasa. This thing is literally $3, mustard and ketchup, a half of a pickle, 2 beautiful fucking big, beautiful buns, and these crisscross applesauce grill marks on the fucking thing. Oh my god. Was this what started the pandemic? Like, was this like a time jump where somebody ate this in 2022 in a different dimension, and then they got sick and were thrown back to 2020, and then they just, everything that happened because of this? Like, what the fuck is this? It's left. 8% of people picked this. Every single person who picked the one on the right needs to go to prison. No, okay, we're back to a tough one. We're back to a big tough one now. Okay, maybe not. I'm not looking at the prices. Okay, these both look delicious. Let's be completely honest here. These are powerful contenders, but for £10.45, you get this, but for $6, you get 2 tikka chicken wraps with a thing of fries. It's gonna be left purely based on value. Yeah, but look at this. A 4% difference in choice. Those both look incredible. The tipping factor here was simply the amount. I'm a man of flavor. I appreciate the small portion, perfectly flavored experience food. You know, I've never really had the money to spend on a thing like that. But if I'm going to go see, you know, some footy with the boys and I want some scran, I'm going to get the one that feeds the most. It's as simple as, you know. Now this, it's going to be the one on the right for not even because of this patty. It's not going to be because of this sad patty. It's going to be this like SpongeBob SquareAss early episode with like the bubblefish guy who is hiding the pickles in his mouth. This is insane. You gonna do me like this? Just leave them off next time, but this is how it's gonna be. Okay? It would be better to have no pickles than to have something that reminds me of what a pickle tastes like. This is the memory of a pickle that you slide on, that you've like basically snuck in. Are you smuggling these? Is this contraband? Like, why are they so small? And it's gonna be the samosa, easily, yeah, 9%. Crazy that this hamburger that is still a serviceable hamburger had only a 1% lead on that strange, fishy, pale husk of a sandwich that we saw in the American Scran. Now, I think this is Colombia versus the Czech Republic. Something tells me... Wait, what the hell is this? I thought this was meat. I thought this fucking thing was meat. But it's just bread. This is a piece of bread. Horseradish and red onion on bread. $1.40. I mean, I kind of love this, honestly. I love horseradish. I think these... Dude, I just honestly, I like every single thing that is part of the description here. But to just literally be raw dogging, raw onions, without a piece of bread that is already slathered with horseradish is wild to me, okay? There is no flavor profile. It's simply like the chemical warfare equivalent of putting sandpaper on your tongue and then scraping away. I don't know if this is a value or this is just the way that people in the Czech Republic get by. Because the food is so unflavored or depressing that like, just burn them off. Let's get them out of here. Let's get them out of here. No taste buds allowed in the Czech Republic. Slavia, more like saliva, Jesus Christ. I hopped in a second ago for the Philly cheesesteak abomination. The most big city I've ever been to, hate it. I think I went to Philadelphia when I was like a kid. It was part of like a very brief East Coast tour that my mom took us on. We like saw their uncle who was living in North Carolina. We went up to fucking Philadelphia. The worst big city you've ever been to. That's surprising. I can't remember what it was like. Honestly, it was pretty decent back when it was like, I don't know, maybe early 2000s, late 90s. But that was like a child's memory. I bet yours is far more up to date. I've heard that it's, I don't know, it's like one of those old East Coast cities. I feel like it would be cool to see because of the old architecture, but I bet it's also kind of shitty. I feel like those East Coast cities kind of get miserable. I don't know. And I mean, listen, I've just been kind of like, gilding the lily a bit. It's gonna be this, all right? These big ass chicken strips from Colombia, these are gonna be spiced to perfection. Yeah. These 40% of people live in the Eastern Bloc. Chicken curry and chips. Okay, guys. We have another classic brown v brown matchup. It's just French fries covered in a kind of gravy. With I guess a unique choice of addition. This has got the rice. This has got the peas. Classic English peas. I gotta be real though, I'm leaning more towards the right because of the lamb Rogan Josh. Okay, this is not a name of food. These are 3 nouns, and 2 of which are human names. Okay? Lamb Rogan Josh. Imagine this would be the most successful podcaster in the world. It'd be a much better world, you know? So run down, so much poverty and crime now at least. No redeeming qualities. At least DC has cool monuments and is pretty. Yeah, you know, I'm not surprised. I feel like a lot of... If you're a big city, you are kind of just run down these days, I find. Oh, yo, what's up, Godless Pain? It's been a bit. Hello, friend. Also, you made a caps lock? No, you were just that excited, Reggie. I'm excited to see your updated profile. I think we're gonna go for the right, but let me just quickly look into this. Let's double check. I was kind of going my gut here. So the chicken curry, okay, look at this. It's a brown beef. It's another classic brown beef brown, right? But they both have a fucking pint. Okay, they're equivalent pretty much across the board. Both coming out of like a white saran wrap, a white styrofoam cup container. This guy's got 2 spoons. There's none here. That's a fork. How are you? I'm good. Tired but good. Brother, same. I'm so exhausted. I'm getting such terrible sleep these days. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty nice today. I'm glad to get in. It's always easier once I start streaming. The energy rises back up. I'm all ready to go. I think I'm going to go with the right. I like the look of the pint better. The cup is more interesting. This seems like it's being served in one of those plastic containers you get pho in when you take it to go. I kind of hate peas mixed in stuff. This is a nice richer brown. The fries look like they got a better cook, and the rice looks nicer. Yeah, it was close, but there we go. Godless, this is called Scrandle. I start the day off playing some brain games. This one's less of a brain game, but it's, I think, a much funner one. Basically, what I've realized is that all of these foods are things that you can buy at soccer/football games. They're mostly in Europe, but you have to guess which one more people have picked because they would have liked it. So it's a mix between judging myself on whether I would want this, but then also including the price, the appearance, the photo quality, and if they come with any extras. Like both of those had beers, so they were pretty even across the board. The left do more. Are you serious? No way. Oh, you're talking about this one right now? Have you ever had fat bread with onion? Fat bread with onion? I have no idea what fat bread is, but I'm kind of down. Ain't no way. It asked me if I'm sure to send it. Yeah, they were making sure that fat bread wasn't a slur in some other country. Okay, I gotta be honest. You know what? Let's be completely honest with ourselves right now. This one on the right is just better. This one on the right is just better. Salt and pepper chicken fries. Look how good these look. They're seasoned. They got like a mayo and ketchup. Is that these little green scallions? The fries kind of look bland. I bet the chicken is too, but I mean, like, there's at least a combination of flavors going on here, right? But this left, I just appreciate the gall. I just appreciate the fucking chutzpah to put literally a 2-foot sausage into an equally long bun. Like, imagine the physics that go behind the construction of something like this. You need a similar degree of, like, architectural schooling and understanding of the physical structure of an object in the world that you would have to be like a suspension bridge builder, okay? I expect there to see some like safety wires like supporting this guy, or it's gonna collapse the second a strong wind blows by. I gotta go with the right, even though I think my spirit is with the left. Yeah, it was really close, guys. It was really close. The left one just required a bit too much mathematics for most people. I wish you could eat dinner with me at work in 12-hour shifts. We cooks for... You guys cook for the whole shift at your chemical plant? That's kind of cool. I like that. That's kind of like a homie. And next week you're gonna cook? I honestly love that. I don't know if you're friends with most of your coworkers, but if you're at a place for 12 hours a day, I feel like you have very little chance or very little reason not to be, as long as everyone's cool. And the idea that you cook with each other at the end of it all to kind of like bond, that's nice. And fat bread is the most Hungarian peasant food. Chili con carne, that sounds good as hell, my friend. That sounds good as hell. Let's check this out really quick. Oh, actually, I already have this open. Let's see. What is, you called it fat bread. I'm gonna call it Hungarian fat bread. Let's just start with that. Let's just see what fat bread looks like. Wait. Hungary's fatty bread? Do you take a slice of bread and then spread animal fat on top? Hold on. Open this up. Sandwich Tribunal? We have to consult the Sandwich Tribunal for this. Dude, this website is so overloaded with inquiries, it's taking forever to open. Everybody's now searching for the same thing. We almost know the answer to what is Hungary's fatty bread. Holy shit, okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, it's called Syros Kenyir, the fatty bread of Hungary. Okay, I don't think that's the same one. Hungarian dirty bread. Okay, hold on. Reddit page. Okay, Zeros Deska, traditional Hungarian bread with lard and onions. Okay, that's crazy. You literally are spreading a thick-ass layer of actual animal fat. Hold on. Let's back up. Why is it only letting me zoom in on that guy's ass? Is this the Hungarian fat bread that you're all talking about? Yeah, look at this. This actually looks pretty fucking good. I think you don't want to make a habit of eating this, okay? It's literally taking the least healthy part of bacon and then putting it as a condiment. But I think that the fat mixed with the acid or the sharpness of the raw purple onion, bis onion, by the way. With, I think this looks like a nice little bit of paprika. I think there's something to this, dude. I like this. Yes, onions, sometimes spices. What's this? What's up, Flames? We were just in the middle of a scrandle, but our Hungarian friend, Champion Low Reggie here, told us about Hungarian fatty bread, which apparently is what we were just looking at there. All right, I gotta be real right now, right out of the gate, just like doing a quick clock as we jump back from the fatty bread. I love the cook on this. I just love, you know, this is actually on a grill. Some fire kiss to this meat. Now this is probably like a thin, runny, okay, look at this, pollo a la brasa. And it seems to me, I'm just gonna guess it's like braised chicken. Roast chicken with chips. I don't like the price though. I don't like the price, that's $14.50. That's kind of a lot. But this one's called a vegan hot dog. It's $6, no wonder they're giving it away. No wonder they're giving it away. They're demanding you, please. As an act of charity, we will sell you this vegan hot dog for $6. The only thing though, it's like, okay, this is gonna actually be another litmus test. Also, shout outs to the USA. This looks actually really good. Nice job. One of our few wins here. Almost makes up for what we saw earlier in the year. You're on 160p. That legit looks like a turd. Dude, I kind of love the Twitch roaming experience when you're like out and about doing your shit and you're still like logging in to see who's on. And I literally have to turn it to 360 or 160p. Like straight up. Every time I'm driving around, that's the only way it works on my phone. It's kind of quaint in a way. It sends us back to like the early 2000s. Okay, like I was saying, I think this is going to be a true litmus test. Do people care more about the portion quantity or the actual quality? Are we talking about quantity over quality now? I'm gonna pick left because that's where my heart goes. 15 is way too fucking much, but this is crazy. If this is a EU audience who does this, they're picking the right. If they are flavor connoisseurs, they're picking left. Okay, well, it was close, but we made it. Faith restored. We are on a fucking tear right now too, dude. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 out of 10 answered correctly. Is this gonna be the first time we clear it? Gherkin is never not gonna fuck with me. That's such a weird word. But I gotta be real, immediately out of the gate, once again, a quick clock. I like the buffalo wings. I like the buffalo wings. Now this one's gonna be a tough guess though, because this one comes with a beer. A sausage, a huge big old dog, dude. Those Europeans love the singular dogs, man. Gherkin, which is a pickle. I think I see it hiding. We have a little mysterious pickle here. Listen, you saying right? You picked the right, no questions asked? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but over this? Over these delicious looking wings? I mean, this plus the bread. I mean, that bread looks really solid. That's like a nice bake. It's got the beer. Just a single dog with an egg on top. Hold on. I'm gonna like translate this. I'll be the Rosetta Stone for your 160p Twitch experience right now. This is a giant sausage, and on top of this is a beautifully baked roll. It's just a piece of bread. Wait, it's reminding you of 28 years later? Is the right? Oh. Okay. I haven't even seen the movie and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's bread. Oh, are you talking about this thing to the left? If you're talking about what's to above and to the left, that's like a dipping sauce. That's like a mustard. If you're talking about up and to the right, that's a big piece of bread. And this is a beer. I honestly, guys, I'm gonna go with the left. I feel like I might be fucking myself right now. Oh, our people are gonna go for the beer though. They're absolutely gonna go for the beer. I'm going against my own will to do this. I'm actually really torn. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna actually ask the audience. I never do this. I never do this. Hold on. How do I set this up? This is gonna be literally the first time I set up a poll. How do I fucking do a poll? Manage poll. Okay, let's see. New poll. Which? Pick one. Wings. A dog. Let's do like a minute. Okay, I need you guys' help. I need you guys' help, okay? Unironically. I'm asking the audience here. See what is this? Oh my god, it's split down the middle. This is terrible. Okay, I think I'm screwed. I think I'm literally screwed. I have no idea. You guys have any further idea than I do. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna end that poll. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. You guys are split. I think I have to just... With that price difference, you could have 2 beers. Do you think a beer is only $4, Reggie? That bread has more shine than my woodwork teacher's bald head. It's not quite as shiny as you think, but it does have kind of like a nice little top to it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna lean in and assume everyone is fucking drunk in the world, so we're gonna pick the... I'm actually really happy people picked the left. I will gladly take that loss because that's not what I wanted to do. I did not believe in the spirit of humanity. I expected they would pick over a beer over quality hot wings, and I was wrong. And I am actually happy. I have never been happier to be wrong. Now this is, oh my god, this is a war among giants. It's a menu, no? I don't know what you mean by that. I just feel like beers are probably more than $4. I think people are probably going with the Cumberland dog. They both look incredible, but if it comes down to having to eat something with a fork out of like a little, like a ice cream cone style situation, I'm not a huge fan of that. I kind of like the dog. It's a Cumberland hot dog. Let's go. Okay, okay, I can't even be mad about that. That was a 0.6% difference. I don't mind that at all. We did less. We got one less than last time. 8 out of 10 instead of 9 out of 10. Those last two were very tough. Frankly, great job, guys. I think we did a pretty good job. Now, I wanted to try this one out too. It's called Cost Codal. We have to try to guess within 5 times what the price... The last one both looked really good, I agree. There was no wrong choice there. Now, we have to guess what the price of these objects are within Costco's terms. All right, so what we got here today is a 4.5 pound Kirkland Signature chocolate chip bag. Semi-sweet, 50% cacao, so it's kind of like leaning into the dark chocolate here a little bit. I kind of like that. I'm a dark chocolate fan, unfortunately. The purer you get with the cacao, the more lead you get. Because unfortunately, wherever they grow chocolate, it's just lead in everything. There's like lead in the soil. It's just what it is. So eating the one that's got more of the natural stuff and that's not been cut by sugar or milk is actually worse for you. Can you believe that? Now, 4.5 pounds of chocolate chips is a lot. So I'm going to start with an idea of like, this has got to be at least $8, right? This is a stock that only I don't know, commercial baker or somebody who's baking like crazy at home would need. No one's going to be buying 4.5 pounds of chocolate chips unless they got some big orders to fill. So let's start with $9.99. Because to be honest, it's going to be a 99. That's how they do it in America. Oh my... Oh my god. Tell me I'm not locked in on the value, okay? Instantly. 4.5 pounds internal calculus. Only someone who'd actually want to buy all this for mass producing cookies. Okay, yeah. Let's see who would have that much money. Okay, not that many people will buy it though, so it can't be that expensive. Boom, first shot, first kill, instantly won. I love this. I know my food, guys. Just rigged. I'm Aussie. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. This is a very Ameriboo brained ass fucking game. I don't even know if Costco exists in other parts of the world. I feel really good about that one, I'm not gonna lie. I feel really good about that shit. So, with all of the hors d'oeuvres past us now, why don't we play another little game? It's a demo, but it's something I've been keeping an eye on for a little bit. And it isn't a genre that I have another handful of games that we'll be playing at some point. But I'm like, let's just chill today. Let's just play a little something. Before we play a little something, I want to close this down so we can actually hear the fucking game. And I'm going to do the sound mixer stuff. Excuse me. I'm going to set this up for us. We should be able to hear it now. As soon as I switch on over to this. Let's switch over back to that. Okay, let's see if it works. There we go. It's called Pale Abyss. Reggie knows. Wildgate on the 22nd. Dude, brother, I almost forgot about that game. That's a good-ass game. I actually want it to come out. I want to see what they have on release. If it's exactly the same, I'll be a little surprised. I kind of want there to be like another map or something when the full game drops. But hell, Bora. I'm glad to see that you streamed yesterday. Lanes, is this you? Is this a POV Lanes at work right now? But yes, this game is called Pale Abyss. It's a genre of first-person, kind of grungy PS1 graphics, King's Field style adventure game. That's all the press, and I love it. I love those kinds of games. Ah, precious sunlight. Taken by that thing. That accursed hole. The Pale Abyss, they call it. A wound in the earth, and a cursed maw that swallows all that touches it. And from its depths spills that pale and holy light. Lay your eyes upon it. Our warm and golden sunlight has been dragged down into that dark, twisted, and defiled, mocking us. And now another fool ventures into its depths. Tell me. What makes you think you'll fare any better than the countless who came before you? Because I'm the one who downloaded this on Steam. Even the Grand Crusade, the proud champions of our age, never returned. They, with their banners and their unwavering faith, marched into the Pale Abyss. Not a single one returned. Well, I'm godless, so don't worry about it. Apostles, knights, martyrs, all devoured. Their names forgotten, their bones lost in the deep. And you are but one. They've sent many like you before, heretics, the unclean, the damned, the gooners. Ragged souls to die nameless deaths. See you later, Duke Glitson. You bear the mark. Yes, the brand of those bound to the Pale Abyss. Why, you'll bring back our sunlight, won't you? Those with a mark upon their flesh are always drawn to descend below, like moths to a flame, it calls them. Berserk reference. He'll descend as they all have. Go on, then. Get on. Prove your worth. Break this curse upon our blighted land, descend into the Pale Abyss, and perhaps you will be the one to reach the bottom, where the truth lies waiting. This is honestly Made in Abyss, plus Berserk, plus Dark Souls. Slumbering for one bold enough to reach it. Origin, Unfortunate Soul. I think that might be... Okay, we're gonna probably... Yeah, Unfortunate Soul is the Wretch. We're obviously gonna be picking Wretch, of course. Yeah, dude, Made in Abyss, at least the season I watched, is such a good show. Unfortunately held back by some weird shit that the author likes to put in there, but god, what a cool premise. And the music. Oh my god, I literally have the soundtrack on my iPod. It's so fucking good. I remember finding it. I found it when I was watching, I think Distortion 2 was his name. This was years ago. I think his name was Distortion 2. He was a speedrunner. And he was speedrunning some sort of like a weird jank game that Moist Critical was putting on a little competition for. And he just had it like playing in the background, and I asked through the chat so many times, like, I cannot be annoying, but I must know what this song is from. And then finally someone was like, oh yeah, it's from Made in Abyss. I'm like, okay, and it sent me down a path. I'm like, this is from an anime? What the hell? I have to watch this anime. And then I watched it, and I'm like, oh my god. It's everything that I like It's such a good allegory, and the music is incredible. Easily the best soundtrack to a show I think I've ever seen. Anyways, lunch. With no recollection of my past, you are an unfortunate soul that somehow found itself in the depths of the pale abyss. Ragged clothes, stripped of identity. Yep, let's do that. Confirm. Okay. I just took fall damage. I think there's a way to like avoid that. Instead of having someone drop a key down on top of me, like at the beginning of Dark Souls 1, someone pushed me into the hole. I see that there's a bar. Hold on, let me raise my head up here. There's a bar at the very bottom right that I'm currently covering. That's called Abyssal and Occult. So something tells me that's going to be a bar we must keep our eye on. Pick up Broken Straight Sword. Okay, this is just Dark Souls. Okay, this is the inventory. How do I equip? Inventory. This is a demo. Holy shit, look at this UI. Equip it. A once refined sword, scarred from countless battles. Okay, we have a charge attack. And we have a regular attack. It does not combo, it just repeats. Don't worry, brother. I'll watch over this for you. Absolutely, Lanes. If you have a similar taste, definitely send me stuff like that. It's like, you don't find music like that very common ever. It was so unique. So stirring, you know? Okay, wow. We got a bit of a Seeth's Fortress vibe. I gotta be honest, this music is incredible. Hold on, I think I might be a little quiet for you guys. Let me turn that up. Let me turn it a little bit down. Well, I wouldn't even say it's that necessarily mystical fantasy feel. It's like, it was just so emotionally resonant. Like, it makes me so sad to listen to the soundtrack, but it's so good. Chalice of Abyssal Dew. Okay, let's see, what's that do? Inventory. Set. Items. The Twisted Vessel. It carries Abyssal Dew within its winding crevasse. I kind of love this. It's got like a shell sort of vibe to it. The existence of healing properties of Abyssal Dew are unknown to those of the service. Okay, this is my Estus flask. Perhaps the twisted shape of this vessel reflects the path trod by those who share your fate. Restores 30% of my HP, refills when resting at altars, refills twice as many uses by untethered altars. Okay, let's equip it. I don't think there's anything in the bottom left, so I can put my face there safely. Let's just get this out of, oh, the hell? Let's flip that horizontal like this. Here. Boom. You need to pull up the archives. Made in Abyss is one of your favorites too. Comes to Netflix tomorrow. It comes on Netflix? Okay, so I think, that's the thing. I don't know which season I watched because anime is so annoying where you like want to watch something, you think it's good. But you have no idea which one to watch or where to start. I think the series that I watched was season 2. I think it was season 2. But I'm not positive. Oh my god, I know I mentioned this in your Discord already, but if you want raw emotion up there, Clear Obscure, it's for you. That's what I'm saying, dude. I went at the moment, even before it became like a big deal, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm such a classic game savant, but I can usually get a real good energy vibe off of a trailer. And the second I saw the trailer for Clear Obscure, I'm like, I think this game is gonna be incredible for me. I think it is exactly what I want. And the only reason I haven't started it yet is because like everybody's been playing it like crazy. And I don't want to kind of like a retread if anyone here has seen it on another streamer. I don't want to like fucking bore you guys. But I want to play it so bad. I'm going to play it before the end of the year though. Like get ready for it. Who are these gentlemen? Are these the guys from Bloodborne? Press escape to open your memory. This is a fine message. Okay. Yeah, these are the messengers. Wow. Press 1 and 3 to cycle through item slots, 2 to use, okay? So, this is a bit on the nose. I won't lie. Press the left mouse for melee button, okay, yep. It won't budge, you need to cut it. Okay, there's no sound effect for the cut. He's still workshopping that one. Hold and release for a charged attack. I figured all this out already. I'm gonna heal up though. I'm gonna use a 2. That's how I'm gonna heal. If not for the gameplay, for the music. I was sitting in town vibing to the music. Dude, I bet it's so good. And speaking of music, man, I actually love the vibe so far. I picked up Abyssal Bolt. Okay, that's something tells me that's a spell. Yes. Okay, yep. Feeble yet reliable bolt that was refined in simplicity to avoid burdening the mind of its caster. Yeah, this is a spell for dummies. How do I use a spell? Tell me, messenger. Hold and release C or V to cast an equipped spell. Okay. This is a rest. Let's level up, maybe? We have 1 level. Cleanse altar? Hold on, it says it's altar of the Forgotten Waters. It says it's abyssal. Cleansing this altar will heavily increase your overworld... What the fuck is it saying? Othworldly influence to abyssal. I don't know what leaning into a abyssal or a cult is gonna do yet, so let's stay neutral. Let's stay neutral. Resident altar regain your lost health, healing items, level up or travel to other altars. Okay. Sprint is also like a shift button. Block, okay. A perfectly timed block. We got a parry system, guys. Oh my god. Are you an enemy? You kind of look like an enemy. You're like a slug guy. Okay, that was a block, not perfectly timed, of course. Okay, it's gonna be one of these. I think I have to hold it. Okay, I just sent a little blast off there. It did like 2 damage. Let's try this again. It did 2 damage. Let me try to get a parry. Come on, get over here. That was not a good... Oh, there we go. Big parry. I love that. Yes, Reggie, this is a demo called Pale Abyss. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, to be honest. Okay, I got a broken straight sword. Another one. Alright. Various actions in the Pale Abyss increase your otherworldly influence to either abyssal or occult. Okay. What does it mean? Beware of going over the limit your mortal body can take. Okay. This looks like occult. Oh. Okay, yes. Good. I want to test this out. Everything in Pale Abyss is assigned with either abyss or occult. Creatures aligned with the abyss will take more damage from occult. And the reverse is also true. Keep an eye on your otherworldly influence. Going over the limit your body can take might have disastrous consequences. Okay, well, I've just blasted myself here. I'm not really sure. Oh, look at the bottom right. Every time... Okay, so in the top left, there's a little bar that is like slowly decreasing right now from the purpleness. And in the bottom right, every time it fully filled up that bar, it was raising my thing to occult. Let's pick up the coral cluster. Let's get everything over here. Let's see what we've earned. Blood Bolt. Interesting. Alright, let's make it back across. Let's go. I'm gonna jump. Jumping. Okay, so jumping actually was helpful there. I think I'm going to equip the Blood Bolt because I am currently more... Well, I can equip both. Hold on. Yeah, I got the Abyssal Bolt and the Blood Bolt. Okay, equip. Yeah. I'm currently more aligned with occult considering I just stepped in the goo. Nope. What's up? Okay, hold on. Okay, that does way more damage. This guy is aligned with the Abyss, and now I have an occult weapon. Yeah! Okay, I like this. This got another broken straight sword. Can I just collect a bunch of broken straight swords and eventually make a full regular sword? Very Dark Souls 1 vibe. Say what you will, I kind of have a nostalgic love for the early 2000s super sky bloom like this. Oh my god, this music. Shatter Pebble. This is beautiful. I'm really glad I chose to play this today. See, that's stamina. This is dexterity. Sense. Sense is sanity. Wisdom is magic charge time decreasing. Let's get some vitality. And endurance, maybe? I want to do one that lets me cast spells. If I had a gamer sub flavor, what would it be called? Dude, that would be one that I really have to think about. Because, like, do I do something lunch themed? You know what I mean? Or do I do, like, a little weird goofy thing? Because I know that they're all into, like, the waifu cups. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like I could give you a quick, easy answer now that would not be as good if I thought about it. The cat girl cup? Yeah, it would have to be like a cat girl cup. It would have to be one of those, I think. Like, we would draw some Final Fantasy XIV inspiration big time. Let's just do strength twice for extra health. For now. Hold on. Let's check out, does spell power increase with anything that I do here? It does, wisdom. Okay. I'm gonna get health and spell power, except. You know what? My gamer subs flavor would be burrito. Okay? The Big Lunch Big Burrito. It would just taste like a burrito. It would be the worst selling gamer sub ever made. Imagine you're like trying to get some pre-workout in, right? You're like ready to go to the gym. Time to send that big burrito flavor on your Big Lunch Cat Girl Gamer Cup, waifu cup, dude. That's what's up. It's full on stock all the time. Yeah, people just aren't ready for that kind of experience. The savory fucking big burrito, Big Lunch Gamer Subs flavor. All caffeine, no sugar. 800 grams of protein. But also 500 grams of fat, so, you know, take it or leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bloodcaster, I think. You son of a bitch. That was a perfect parry, get out of here. Okay, you're annoying me. Okay, we'll heal up. Did you also drop a broken straight sword? Let's go see to the left here. I kind of was just talking about burritos before I left. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Like, those seems like they could be steps. This is not quite the way down. What about here? Okay, let's go to that church. Let's find a way down. But before we do that, inventory. What about this kennel versus spikes? Okay, so it's a homeward bone. This, leave behind a message at your current location for other players. Okay, that's probably not online now because it's a demo. The coral cluster pushes the other user's otherworldly influence moderately towards abyssal. Okay, so I can control which alignment I'm in, kind of. Something tells me if I push my, like, alignment towards the cult or abyssal, like, over the bar, I just instantly die. That would make the most sense. What are you? Abyssal Dew. Nice. Okay, so the Abyssal Dew recharges every time I go back to base, but it also can be found in the environment. Honestly, dude, if you have a good environment, a good atmosphere and good music, it's like you're done. Like I love it. The gameplay kind of has to be nice too, but you will, like, it's like Fable's not a good game to play really. It's kind of chunky, but it just feels so good to be in that world and to hear the music and the sounds. Like this is a similar vibe. Like this is incredibly basic, but like I just love this right now. Blasting. I also enjoy the fact that I don't have a mana bar. I basically have a cooldown time that I can't really go over in case I want to just, I guess, pump up one of my affiliations more. Where'd it go? Like the top left bar and the bottom right bar are kind of like a mana bar in a way. Okay. Let's hop down here. This looks like a secret. Okay, we can go up and we can't really go down. It's not from what I can see there. Oh, you know what? I'm still just chatting. Hold on. I forgot. Pale Abyss. One follower on Twitch is super funny. Nope, that didn't go off. Yeah, I had to block there. I'm not care if I'm gonna fall off the edge here. Where are you going? Sniped. Does this go anywhere? It does lead up around here. Oh wait, it took me up higher. Exploration matters. There's a bunch of skeletons. Another save point, interesting. Meager coral cluster. Okay, those are things that'll get me more abyss if I want. Did I not pick it up? I did, okay. Let's rest. It's got some clusters, I guess. Not a huge deal. Kind of an okay secret, nothing crazy. Let's keep going. Ow. I feel like I just broke my knees. I got those Dorito legs, okay. You know what? We're fighting more than one now? Let's see how this works. That was a big hit. Come on. He's like, I no longer wish to fight. Brother, we've seen a lifetime of war, of suffering. Let us be at peace. I accept this. Oh, he was tricking me. He was waiting for his friend to show up. Another shatter pebble. It's kind of weird that I can have two of those. Alright, now to get down, I think I have to kind of platform. Ow. Yeah, I have to do some platforming. Do you think there's anything more to this world? Do you think we'll ever reach the oh, he's talking. Someone's listening. Kill him. Someone is eavesdropping. The other guy's gonna pretend he's not hearing any of this. I think that's a level up. Is that a skeleton? Hello, Skelemans. Are you a friend? Something tells me you're probably evil. Are you holding? Okay, I'm sorry. A skeleton holding literally a pelvis and a leg of another skeleton? That would be like me walking around with someone's dismembered arm to beat someone to death with. Yeah, sorry, friend. Also, this guy is definitely abyssal aligned. So I'm just gonna start blasting with spells. Yeah. Bloodstone. So far we have Crustacean and Skellymans. Okay, that's not the way down. This kind of reminds me of the Coral Highlands from Monster Hunter World. Oh, whoa, fuck! You can hit me from all the way over there? This is, it kind of homes in, Okay, hold on. Let me try this. Nah, that's not gonna work. Despite being from separate polarities, I feel like these guys are working together. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Bob and weave. Holy fuck, this is a lot of them. What is with that skeleton laugh? Oh fuck, I'm stuck, run. Okay. Took one out. Get out of here. There are 3 of these. Okay, let me charge my attack up. Big hit. It did the same amount of damage. What the hell? Alright, I will say this. The combat could use a little bit of a variety, I think. I know this is just the beginning. Oh, I'm stuck. I really just more or less feel like kiting people. Maybe I should upgrade strength next time. Subnautica or Darkwood? What is Darkwood? I've never heard of this. I do know Subnautica. Also, I'm caught up on the drama too. I now know what you were talking about. I'm not really sure what to take away from it. I don't trust the big company, just by default. Like, them saying that one of the directors refused to finish the game properly because he was making his own little movie seems crazy. That's like a crazy accusation, because it's like, if that's true, it's like, oh my god. But it's like crazy enough for me to not want to believe it. Yeah, what's Darkwood? What is this? What kind of game we dealing with here? What is this? Bloodstones? Okay. A bone mace. Upgrade? Ooh, a cult. Remains out of a skeleton. The ancient Oswians. Alright, I like this. An actual weapon upgrade. And it's a, like, abyssal. No, it's a cult themed. Darkwood is a top-down view horror game? Oh, wait. I think I know what you mean. I think I saw that game. If you like it, then you should try that one out. But, I don't know. It never looked good to me. The top-down, this kind of... It was just throwing me a bit. But yeah, I don't know if you played it yet. If you have, try it out. See what it's like. Because we all know Subnautica is good, right? Subnautica is a shoo-in. I still have not played it, but at this point, I'm not sure I will. I hear it's one of the best survival crafting games, though. Okay, let's level ourselves up. Let's get more health. Weapon power. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a little bit of a mix like this. I'm gonna be like a spell sword. Except. Can I get to that? Yes, I can. Look at this. I have an oh, no! Ah! No! Take me back. That is the way, though. My adventurer's intuition was for real. It paid off. But that's some bullshit. You never finished either one of them, so... I mean, at that point, both of them sound good. I would probably choose Darkwood, though. Because I'd be more curious to know where that ends up. Also, the devs who are fired are suing because it sounds illegal. Yeah, the whole fact that they're like, you can get an extra 250 big ones if you do well. But we're just gonna fire you guys before you can actually make through on that, like, make good on that promise, on that deal. Yeah, that sounds pretty fucked up. Hopefully they get their time and day in court. I want to see some justice served. You son of a... What the hell? What the hell's happening? Okay, I just like lost control of my character the second I started sliding there. Thank God that there's a, save point right here. What is this? A sedative, huh? I assume that brings me back down. Oh, I went on top when I should have gone through. I see. Or maybe not. Opened it up. It does not open from this side. Yeah, it's a Souls game, alright. Okay, so I have to go on top. Alright, now what do you want me to actually do here? I'm gonna try to slide across this. No, it just like pushes me off. Where do you want me to go? They did mention they were almost done. So the game will be good probably, but still it sucks. It might be my favorite childhood game. The first Subnautica was like your favorite childhood game. It's pretty cool. You know, it is strange. People love that game, and I don't really get it. I know it must be good, but maybe it's just like the idea of like, okay, you swim around and like scan things. Something about that structure just doesn't like hit with me for some reason. But I think that's a me problem. Because everybody who plays it fucking loves it. Okay, I really don't know where this game wants me to go. Let's open up our brain a little bit. Let's crack open the neurotransmitters. Let's climb back this way. Can we go under here? I mean, technically yes, but I don't really see the point. There's this shelf through. Okay, yes, here we go. We found a way. Oh, we found a path. This is sick. Yeah, don't tell me where to go. Let me figure it out, game. I love it. Oh my god. Oh, actual jump scare. Oh, you son of a... Listen, in my world, crabs and skeletons don't work together, okay? They're really suspending my belief right now. Well, actually, when you think about it, I feel like a crab is the closest thing you can get to a living skeleton. It wears that shit on the outside like a suit. Oh, hello. Ha ha ha! Bada bing! Nice level up. Oh, got picked up a chalice. Nice. Vigor Moss. Viggo Mortensen. You have 2 survival games I look forward to, Subnautica 2 and The Long Dark 2, both co-op, which is just awesome. It'll be very interesting to play a game like that with co-op. I can't really think of another actual survival crafting game where, you know, survival's actually the goal and not like fucking with people, kind of like Rust. That's gonna have co-op in the same way. Valheim is kind of like that, but Valheim I feel like is more... I think of it more like an adventure game. Okay, so this could... Was this a little... Oh no, we go up here, okay. This is the path forward. Let's blast him from a distance. Swing. Big hits. Big hits, big crits. That's how I do it here. Also, the every like Final Fantasy game is on sale right now on Steam. I'm being very tempted to rebuy some of them. I have a lot of the old ones on the Switch if I ever wanted to play them on stream. But if I'm on the PC, I could like mod them to be slightly higher visual fidelity. Which I feel like could be nice. Ow. Okay, let's go under here to avoid the fire. The skeleton artillery. It's nice that spells don't cost stamina. Eat my fucking ass. Okay, you just point blank me. Hold on. That's the wrong spell. Oh, my spell countered his spell. I literally shot out of the sky. Get out of here. What were you hiding? Oh, the path up. Okay. I had to go here. And this is a meager blood shard. You know, I really like the music, but I feel like it's looping a little bit too much right now. I feel like it should be either more ambient or have more parts to it. Because right now it's about like 4 bars looping. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was a big charge. Okay, so I got backstab damage with the spell. That's kind of cool. Alright. Let us continue onward. I think they heard my complaint about the music. Hell yeah, brother. Track 2, baby! He's playing his heart out, baby! Oh shit, he's attacking me? Ow! I just imagine the guy who made this game just fucking rocking out on like a MIDI keyboard in his house. His dog room at 2 a.m. Oh my god. Monkey with headphones meme. The power. Dude, this is sick. Just like, yes! Music! Atmosphere, yes! Everything about this game feels like it's this kid's first, like, go at it. He's like punching above his weight. There's like, everything's like rougher around the edges. Everything feels like a first try, but like, god damn it, the passion is there. God damn it, isn't the passion alive? Tell me you can't feel this. Big crystals? What's up? Dude, reverb on the bells? Yes. Yes, please. Can I have bells at the side of reverb? Thank you. Does not open. Dig it. Blasted. Is there a way to get up here? You know what? I think I remember reading something about this game. Where if you, there's like a jump button. There's like a, not a jump button, there's like a jump stat that if you raise it up high enough, you'll be able to reach areas you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Maybe I should level that up too. I think that might have been dexterity. I'm gonna have to read it. Make sure. Because, like, I think if I could have jumped up there, I could have get into there right now, but I just can't. Like, my jump is not high enough. I'm gonna be sad if I, like, leveled up the wrong way, and I miss out on the cathedral. Yeah, I can't get in there just yet. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pump it up. We're gonna pump that shit up so high. You know what? I think... Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. I was looking at the volume mix and it was looking a bit loud. Okay. Yeah, they really went crazy with the organ there. Let's heal up this. Can I break through this? Let's see. Do I need a certain amount of strength to break through this? Hmm. Bunch of skeletons, huh? Didn't I tell you? You can't get in groups of larger than 2. The secret police, I'll have a word with you. Stop resisting. Blood mace. I have like so many blood maces right now. I'm a blood mace man. Easy. Did this come from here? No, I did not. This is new. Okay, let's go in first. We'll go inside. Where's that noise? Where's the chattering? I hear something. Oh, there you are. Oh, wrong spell, wrong spell. What is this melody? It's called Sadness, Reggie. I'm sure you're familiar. It's called The Helpless Struggle. It's called Finding the Will to Go On even though there's no point to it. It's called Fighting Crabs and Skeletons with a blood spell. It's called Life. A dream of a dying man. The sketch on a notebook in your 3rd grade geometry test. It's called being lost and not knowing where to go next. Okay, let's go up. Want the vigor moss? Sorry, brother, it's all mine. More moss for me. Yeah, where's the duel? I'm just gonna eat that. Occult skull. Hold on, what's that do? Is that a new weapon? Oh no, it's a spell. Blood Bolt and Occult Skull. Which one's more powerful? Occult Skull is more powerful. Okay, let's do it. Equip. Yo, get skulled. Get skulled, idiot. 53 compared to 30? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a king. Okay, Sanity actually, in a kind of a small way, is a mana bar. Is that Sanity bar is the purple one that fills up every time you use a spell. Alright. Anything from you? No. Interesting. Oh, this isn't a cult themed, like, what's it called? I'm so dumb. This dexterity. I'm gonna level, so this is weapon charge time and stamina usage. I'm just gonna pump it up like this. I'm giving myself 4 dex. Right? I'm gonna quickly see Sense gives me more sanity. Strength gives me more weapon attack power. Endurance gives me more stamina. I'm gonna do Dexterity. Hopefully this is the one that lets me jump higher. Hopefully it is. I honestly don't remember. Except, let's see. There's no way to test this. There's no way to test this. I'm on the other side of the wall now. What's in this corner? Oh, it's one of you? Yo, this second track has so much more ability to be looped. I feel like it's constantly different. I've always thought of the idea, narratively speaking, about going down. But it's always somehow more powerful than going up. It just seems more ominous, more like foreboding. You're trying to go in the direction the game wants you to go. But you feel like it's a bad idea the whole time. Ow. What the hell was that? Eat my spells. Oh, the skeleton's over there, that's why. Okay, I was like, where the fuck is he? This guy doesn't want to fight? Too bad. I gave one of your friends a chance and he turned on me. Let's get a... Okay, I was gonna say a backstab, but that's fine. Oh, we did get a backstab. Okay. Yo, what's this? What did I miss here? Oh, this core clusters. I never use these. Maybe I should. I just feel like naturally I'm gaining my affixation towards occult or abyssal just by casting my spells. Hey, what's the range on this guy? Okay, pretty far. That works. Ow, I want to try the block. Hold on. Alright. I'm not good enough to do it. What's going on back here, huh? Seems you have a little party on the coral out here, huh? Is that what's going on? It might be stupid to say this now, but I'm just now realizing there's a aquatic aesthetic going on with the crabs and the corals. Come up here. Oh, you don't want to come up here? Okay. You don't have to. I'll come to you. I'll meet in the middle. Figure moss. Yes. Delicious. Do you have anything, Mr. Skeletal? Oh, I almost slipped out there. That would have been really bad. I do not want to die. It's been a while since I saved. What are you? Coral chunk. Okay, I need more than just coral, okay? If you want me to keep exploring, I want more permanent items and not stuff that just, like, changes my affinity towards coral or, like, occult. Or abyssal and occult. Okay. There's another heal. I always appreciate those. That room is glowing red. What's in there? Okay, the enemies spawn pretty quickly. Like, I killed this guy already. Yes. Have I been here? I think I have. Hold on. Yeah, I said you three couldn't be here together, but there you are again. Alright, let's keep going. Here, through the wall. How long are these guys gonna aggro onto me? I'm gonna have to take care of these skeletons before they get out of hand. Another bone mace for the house. Spill backstab, big damage. A chalice, huh? Okay, I think they're coming. I think they're all coming. It's like fucking Mines of Moria in here. Interesting. I don't think spells can go through doors. Okay, hold on. This is what you get for putting your chores off. Nice little bonk there. It's time for you to return to rest, skeleton. Your fight ends here. Rest now. Join your brothers. $4.5 miles. Time to walk till 5 and watch lunch. Goddamn. Hey, you're walking for both of us, okay? Yeah, but tack on another 2 for me, you know? Just another 2 from the boys, you know? Just to make sure you're good and healthy. What's this? Skullmancy? Is this another spell? Figure moss regenerates stamina. Oh, yep, all these are some bullshit. What about Skullmancy? It's another occult spell. As brittle skull devoid of power or purpose. This manifests in the caster's palm of her tumbling uselessly to the ground. Okay, they have debated whether its existence is a mistake or a mockery. I think this is just entirely used to change my affinity. Okay, let's put it on. Let's use the spell. Wait, that's the wrong spell. Skullmancy. Equip. They say this is pointless. I'm giving it a shot. It just throws his skull out. Wow. Okay. Guess it is pointless. There's no way this has no purpose. Yeah, there's gotta be a reason this exists. You've actually loved running lately. I hate it, but it makes me feel achieved. Been doing 35 minutes of cardio every day. Glinson, you are going to be the healthiest person on the fucking planet. And I love that for you. The most I really ever do for exercise, if I ever get around to, is like, I used to jog, I'll say. I don't even do it anymore. But yeah, jogging was one of those things that I kind of hated until I did it enough where, like you're saying, you feel accomplished at the end of it. Even if it feels really bad to do, you're like, at the end of it, you're like, man, I did the thing I didn't want to do. That's awesome. All right. I will find a use for this skull magic. Oh, trying to backstab me over here? Yeah, don't think I don't see you, giant skeleton. Literally, Lord Skeleton. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. I'm not gonna want to get hit by his spell, I think. I don't know if this counts as a boss or what. He's not that tough. He's pretty normal. Get out of here. Do you drop a cool spell, though? Just a regular bone mace? Disappointing. What about you? Checking. I'm hearing stuff, but I don't see it, so let's move on. We are closer than ever to the inside of this cathedral. Something inside of this one. Let's go over here. Take him out. Mega coral cluster. What did I see? Oh, it's more moss. The only time I've literally found 2 weapons, moss and coral. Okay, let's go pray. Hashtag blessed. Oh my god, there's crabs. Crab church. Oh my, okay, there's a skeleton in here too. I did not see him. Let's heal up. Let's keep our distance. There's 3 skeletons. Oh my god. Okay, there's 3 of them. It's that kind of a church, huh? It's been a while since I've gone to mass. I think things have changed since I've been gone. To be honest, I think I would go to church more if there were a bunch of skeletons inside I got to fight. Like, let me earn the Eucharist. That's all I'm saying. You know? Okay, I'm being attacked by both sides. Like, you want this body? You want this blood? Show me you deserve it. Prove it, brother. Spill some blood for the blood. Okay. Is this the organ that's making this beautiful music? Let us see. I picked up a candle for spite. That tells more speed back to the save point. I don't really want to do that just yet. Here's a new path. I do like this sort of polarity situation. Where I have to fight occult and abyssal enemies and to kind of switch up the spells that I use against them. It's kind of cool. Oh, there's a lot of stuff down here. What did I miss? Kind of picked up a sedative. More coral. And crystals. Alright, let me use one of my remaining abyssal dews. Let me do myself up. This way could be a trap. Let's just jump over and see what's going on here. What is this? What mysteries do you have to hide on this side? There's a guy. Is that a tree? What is that? I'm afraid of hopping over and then not being able to get back. Or maybe I can't. Yep, that's an invisible wall. We can't go there. That's fine. Tell me no, that's just so. That's good. Now I know where I can't go. Pick that up. Let's climb. What's on up here? More boys. Wow, we sniped him. Nice. The crab doesn't want any of this. Come on, home in. There you go. Got him. Leveled up. You were so scared about your back, to be honest. So glad I can walk and exercise again for 2 days. First 2 days were really bad. She was trying to get me to go to the ER. I had to rely on my knowledge. I had no signs of nerve or disc damage, so I just rested. Well, are you sure you're good? I mean, you would know more than anybody, but that's still like, if it was that bad, would it really have hurt to go get checked out? I assume you have some decent medical care, right? From being a veteran. I don't know if you do or not. If it wouldn't have cost you anything, I would say just try it out, you know, just go get checked. The reason I don't go is because it costs money. But if you're feeling better, that is a good sign. Hopefully you just don't overdo it, you know? Because a back is one of the worst things to mess up, even I know that. That'll stop you from doing fucking anything. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. I feel like I could have hopped up from there to here. If I just had a higher jump ability. Okay. We made it to the other side now. There's a lot of these guys and a lot of skeletons. Oh, instantly... I fucking instantly killed that guy. Jesus. Let's unlock the door. Hell yeah. Get him. He's trying to run? Not fast enough. Wow, these guys are weak. Did I just get stronger somehow? Oh, they're like one-shotting these guys. Alright. I ain't gonna complain about that. Another one of these. Nice. Level up. Fuck it. Let's go wisdom and go health. And then I'll toss a couple of vitality in case I need to do some jumping. I'm not even sure if that's this game. That could be a completely different game. I'll put some in sense. Ow. That, actually, never mind. Not ow. That did like nothing to me, dude. I'm like omega strong right now. Eat my bolt. This is classic WoW raid gameplay. big old chunk. I would have... It would have just been a waste of time for an outcome I already knew about. I mean, do you really know? You know what I mean? Like, Kalashnikov not going to the doctor because he broke a finger, it's like, fine, alright. If you don't want to spend money just to put the popsicle stick attached to it, sure. But like, you hurt your back. That could have been anything, you know? They would have given me painkillers and muscle relaxers, probably. The sounding musculature locks up. See, don't move in order to protect itself. I could have did ass hardly walk supported, but I knew what was happening. Okay, you know what I see. You understood that what would be normally scary to somebody who was uneducated about what was happening. Like, if I woke up and I literally couldn't fucking move, because my back was frozen, I would be terrified. But it was just a protective mechanism from your back. Okay. That's good. Okay, dead guy. I was geeking a little, but try not to let it get to my head. You were like a scientist who experimented on himself. You know, like all those crazy fuckers who at the start of a movie make everything bad happen. You basically like injected yourself with your test, and you're like, I'm slowly like decomposing, but this is interesting. Let me write these notes down. It's a success. I will die, but that's what I wanted to happen. You're doing that with your back. Okay, the music's gone. If it was still bad after the second time, I would have gone. Yeah, that'd have been a good idea. The music quieted down. We've left the cathedral, and now we enter the cavern. Okay, well, that was weird. That's a weird graphical glitch. That was them installing the Bitcoin miner on my computer from this free-ass demo. The fucking Bitcoin mining game was like this, I'd mind some coin. I wouldn't mind. Exploring a cool world. Actually, don't give anyone that idea. I don't want Elden Ring to turn into a fucking cryptocurrency situation. Okay, hey, the end of the demo. This is the end of the current version of Pale Abyss. We at Permanent Crab Studios. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta be real. Oh, let's see. While there aren't any more zones to explore, we made sure to hide away many secrets for the observant players to find in currently playable areas. Yeah, see you later, man. I gotta be honest. A cool little demo like this, I feel like this gameplay has promise. It definitely needs a little bit of iteration. We need to have some more to the combo systems, like maybe, I don't know, more than just like one swing. I know we're trying to go for a Kingsfield sort of vibe, but we do have to update it a little bit. Like, you couldn't really, only the most diehard would go back and play Kingsfield on their own now. What I think we want, for the most part, well, people like me, I'll speak only for myself, is that we want something that feels like that game, but with, you know, modern amenities, modern conveniences, slightly, nothing crazy. I don't want a battle pass, but like a nice little combo system. I don't know, maybe I wasn't good enough at pairing, but the pairing mechanic, I love the addition of that. Maybe we can make that refined a little bit more. Maybe I just have to get good, we'll see. Let me go try to do this real quick while I talk. The music is nice. Maybe make it slightly less repetitive in the first zone. I was totally fine with what it had sounded in the second zone. Also, more monster variety. I'm sure you've heard that a million times already. Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay, never mind. We've locked it in now. We've gotten that parry down. Also, having spells that don't just, like, shoot a projectile, like some version of a projectile. I don't know what that would be. But even, as far as I can tell, Abyss didn't have more than just the starter spell. All it had was that first little bolt. The other one had like 3 spells. It had the skulls that were useless, and the heat-seeking one, and then the regular one. So, I can parry the spells. I love that. Great job. I was wondering if we could do this in the base game. I was too scared to do it before, but now I'm really strong. Hold on, I gotta do this one more time. There we go. But the idea of a polarity system, of using certain spells, means you go farther and farther in to occult or abyssal. I think that's a great premise. Let's see though. Let's actually see what happens when we go all the way into occult. Let's just blast our stuff all the way up. I want to see what happens. Eldritch Madness. Okay, when an influence meter goes beyond the limits, you enter a state of Eldritch Madness. In this state, maximum health drains over time. You have to bring your otherworldly influence meter back within its bounds to escape this fate. Even after Eldritch Madness ends, your maximum health remains reduced until you rest at an altar. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna watch my health bar here. I mean, it's just maximum low. The maximum's got a little gray bar, but it doesn't seem to be dropping. Yeah, I'm like totally fine. I'm like perfectly fine right now. Maybe it's glitched. Maybe like, since I beat the game, it's like just letting me fuck around. But still, good game, guys. I hope to see you actually follow through and make this one work. It's always cool. I like a game like that. And that music reminds you of Tech Priest vibes. I can see what you mean. Anything that has an ominous, sad organ with a sort of like techno reverb, something where it makes it a little less unnatural, a little less natural, excuse me. Because organs, you know, old school wind and string instruments, that like harkens to an ancient time. That means a very specific thing to us. But if we fuck with that, you know, if we mess with the vibe a little bit, it starts to hit 40K, you know? I feel like 40K just has that locked in. That like old but new and corrupt kind of a vibe. Let me switch back over here. Flip horizontal. Get the Twitch over here. Bada bing. Get the game capture. Gotta always fucking do that. Okay, here we go. Let's just hit up a dungeon or two. I'll edit this to... Boom. Done. Let me get the music on here. Fuck. Audio. Yeah, we'll be immersed for a bit, I think. Wow, I'm literally like 1% away from, from hitting 25. So this is the problem. I don't really want to go back to do Deadmines again, but I didn't get the Westfall staff, or the other one. So maybe let's see if I can do a Black Fathom Deeps. Okay, we have 3 DPS, but 2 of them would want to take my staff from me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to do Deadmines. If they want to bring me, they can bring me. They'll know I'm 25 before I go in. If they bring me, I'm going to gimp their XP, but it is what it is, you know?
I am honored.
Shiny Fist Scales, we can get rid of all this business. I gotta pass them along to the warrior. Yeah, I guess I'll keep everything else.
Good luck, friend.
Did you end up picking a game, Reggie? You doing sub or dark? Let's buff up. Let's go kill some elementals, shall we? I dinged off of the fucking discovery. Well, I put... Oh, Mind Flay. Huge. Okay. Yeah. I finally got my, like, final Shadow Priest rotation spell. I don't know. Oh my god. Set this up, and then I'm gonna blast you down. Slow. And then when they get close, I'm just gonna wand them. Both of them are similarly long. Yeah, I mean, well, fuck it. Just do Subnautica then. Subnautica's on the brain with all this stuff going down. Just sub it out, you know? Dude, oh god. If once I die with this guy, or if we get to 60, I think I'm immediately just killing myself and throwing myself over to the other server so I can do PvP. Subnautica can be scary. Well, I know it can be scary, but is it scary to you now that you like know all about the Leviathans and stuff, like the ghost dudes? I feel like the scary part of that game for most people was that they were completely unexpected. They were not expecting that to happen. Yes, it is. Okay. I can't really say I've not played it. I know about sharks and steel ship. Okay, well that's, you know, that's different. A shark in real life would be terrible. Detect elemental bracer? I'm not getting marks for this. I need 5 and use a divining scroll on them. Okay, that's why. I'm like, why is it not tracking it as if I don't have any? It is funny how the internet community, and there are many of them, how each one kind of moves like a herd. All these people in the guild chat right now joined up with this Front 2 guild in the Hardcore Warcraft Online side because some of the streamers were doing it right. And now I see them talking about how starting up RuneScape and having issues with the launcher. They're like, okay, let me try it out real quick on my PC. Let's see what's going on. And obviously they're playing it because all the streamers are playing it. We literally are just like a pack of buffalo following like the leader around, sticking together so crocodiles don't get us. Safety numbers, and by crocodiles I mean job applications, you know. Subnautica is pretty immersive. That's why it works for me. They make it force and distance and actually give you something to lose. What happens if you, what happens if you die in that game? Good question. What happens if you die in Subnautica? Is it like a Valheim scenario where you respawn back at base and all of your stuff is left on the corpse? These materials could blow up your ship, lose progress of going deep. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you have to build like a specific... you basically have to build that submersible that killed all the billionaires, right? You have to build like your own version of that with a PlayStation controller. You have to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I was about to fucking blub again, guys. I was about to drown again. Okay, I don't know what was happening there. I was completely relying on the fact that I have a Dispel magic. And I was dispelling the magic on myself, which was supposed to break the frost over, but it wasn't breaking. That could have been scary. I'm gonna stay above water for a bit, I think. I'm getting a little too, cavalier. Okay, after we kill this guy, I absolutely have to check if I can break this or not. Okay, well, it just broke the second I used it, so that's not really conclusive. Okay, also the other fucker problem I can have here is if I run into the Tidris, whatever her name is. She likes to patrol on top of these waters. Keep an eye open. You know, I just realized too, this is the quest that gives me the, or at least it's part of the quest. Someone on this like little Night Elf outpost is the one who hands me the Light of Elune. Okay, so I have the 5. Let's go to the light in the middle here. Okay, let's take you out over here. I just love dots. Dots that, like, hit as hard as a regular-ass spell. It seems so broken. Okay, this guy's gonna die before I can, there you go. Okay. I really don't know. I really don't know if it's doing it. It's happening way too quickly. Step back, I'll use this. Where are you? I suspect she's gonna come at any point now. You want me to use this where? Oh, okay. I just needed to... Okay, cool. I think the Horde quest is go over to this thing. Yeah, there's a orc right there. I was gonna say, like, I don't think I need to do that for my character. I kind of wish the TBC pre-patch was happening now. Because that's when they changed the honor gearing system just to become currency, so you can just, like, grind it up. I would do what I did the first time, back in 2006 or whatever. Just, like, get on my shaman or whoever and grind it up, get all, like, the high warlord gear, get ready for TBC and have, like, a great time PvPing until then.
Hello. Goddess, watch over you.
Also, I think it would repopulate the server. Out of a loon. Here we go. Yep.
Farewell.
That guy is in the Barrens at the climb on top of a mountain. Okay, cool. Dead mines. We're all casters looking for a group. Alright, I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna wrap around. I should be able to clear out the rest of these quests. And then, I don't know, where do I head at level 25? I could do not Westfall, Lock, Wetlands, goddamn. I could go do the Wetlands. I don't know if, like, Stonetown Peak is low enough for me still. I might be too high for this place. And that's about right on the money. I could probably do that. It's been a while. Where's... I could go to Duskwood. I could totally go to Duskwood. I just realized this. Hold on. Go Duskwood as a priest? That could be pretty hard. I could also, I think, do Redwidge elite quests. Yeah, I got places to go. I almost forgot myself for a bit. But I will keep an eye on... Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing BFT anytime soon. It's kind of a shame. Let's see. Heals, LFG, BFD. I'll just put that in looking for group channel. See if anybody wants to do it there. And at the Harbor Tower of Athalex. Bridge. Yeah. I guess that's what I get for waiting this long to go get the staff. I did it twice. I did that dungeon twice, but I'm like, I don't want to wait around until my quest is ready. I'll just go. I'll go whenever I find a group. Now I might have waited too long. Oh, I can also do SFK. Hold on, I'll add that into the mix. Refresh. Okay, honestly, the key to leveling in hardcore is to do every dungeon you can every day. The experience you get, it just gives you an upper hand in all the leveling areas you can be in. I wonder how much wanding a priest does in TBC. That is my question. I honestly think this is a very relaxing gameplay style. But that can't be how Shadow Priests play in the next expansion too, right? I know Paladins get Crusader Strike, so they're not just auto-attacking the whole time. 1 second. Keep this open. I want to see if Glinson goes live. Oh, I got 2. I can take them. Hopefully, at least. They're above my level. This could be bad. Yo, what's up, Just Jix? How you doing? How's it going? This is a good Monday. You planning on streaming today? So I get a little bit of progress on my priest right now. Okay, come on. Come on. Don't. There we go. Let me throw this on. Let me heal myself up. I don't want to die here. I almost drowned earlier. It was embarrassing. We're just chilling, dude. We're hanging out. Hell yes, hell yes. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Your Friday stream was... I don't get it, man. Just like raving. Raving while in the queue for Alterac Valley is crazy. I love it. Oh, man. And honestly, the more I play this, so I'm kind of like, damn, I wish the TBC pre-patch was here. I wish this shit was ready. I'm like so excited to like actually play. I don't really even care about the hardcore mode as much right now. I kind of just like want to get to 60 and get like ready. Yeah, it was funny. I didn't expect that. Are you like a raver? Because you have 2 very professional looking glow sticks. Like those are not the ones you throw away after you use them. Like those are like goddamn lightsabers that you can charge up again. In a way, you have upgraded. I do feel like you seem like someone who at one point in your life might have gone to a raid. You started with a lightsaber chopsticks. Oh, okay, yeah. And they all died. They don't make lightsabers like they used to, man. Ever since Disney took over, lightsabers, kyber crystals are like, they're failing faster and faster every year. I remember that shit though. There was like a nerd site back when I was like late high school, early college, where you could like, oh, buy a Star Trek pizza cutter, buy like a blue and red lightsaber chopsticks. You're like, oh shit, I'm a nerd. I love all this stuff. Give it to me. Now I'm like, oh my god, it's just such a waste of money. It's so stupid. I don't know, chat was into it and it just kind of progressed into a thing. I mean, listen, if the chat's into it, we gotta keep it going. You know what I mean? Just gotta keep that movement going. And that's the thing, yeah, there were like 30 people just fucking vibing to your rave. It's like crazy. I don't know how it even occurred. I must have been super cooked. Yeah, something tells me you have a little bit of chef in you, you know? Sometimes you just like to get cooked. Just chill. A substance enjoyer. The rules to spam rave emotes. I wonder, rave emotes have to be default, right? Because I've seen those rave emotes all over the place. You've never even been to a festival or rave. Interesting. Okay, so those glow sticks were like a stream investment then. Also, what's the OMG, Roji? What happened? We have a rave at home, sweetie. Yeah, rave at home. Twitch streamer playing Warcraft. Night Elf Hunter went in to get into Alterac Valley plus rave. Misery, that stalker-inspired low poly game I sent on DC will have an open playtest tomorrow. Oh, that one that has like, it's like super bulking and depressed. Open playtest tomorrow, huh? Okay, I'm gonna refresh myself on this. I'm gonna see if it looks good. It might be worth trying regardless. It might just be worth trying. It's multiplayer, right? Hey, Richard, do you want to try that out tomorrow? That could be kind of funny. Yeah, straight up, okay. We should try that out. That could be part of like the variety morning section that we do. Alright. That last one was level 28. I don't like fighting orange mobs, but if a priest can do it, we're safe. Let's mind flay them. If a plant has even a mind to flay. Omega gameplay. Also, yeah, I got the boober shirt on, dude. Fucking Corsair's overshirt. They knew what they were doing. Okay, come on. Just take this last one. There we go. Give me the key. That's all I need. Pass along the key and the killing stops. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. I'm gonna look this thing up while we're doing this. It was called Misery. Misery game. It's a 1 to 5 player co-op survival game set in a nuclear disaster zone. Disaster zone. Here every day is a struggle. Search radioactive ruins for resources. Okay. Let's look at the Reddit. I know of this game, Dagger Directive Beta Decay. Oh, okay, someone just named all the ones that are like this. Yeah, it's kind of like the first-person shooter version of what we were just playing earlier. There's that crunchy art style PS1, everything is kind of low-res vibe. It's set in the Rust universe. I wonder how much of, like, Rust it's gonna be. Because I'm not sure I'd be a fan of Rust. Something tells me I'd like it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's all dependent on the people who you play with. And if you're like Glinson, you end up finding a bunch of, like, racist Russian people. I would only play Rust in a group. Yeah, I think I would do the same. I mean, I might try it solo just to see like what a fresh vibe is like. But if you want a group, that'd be so much better. Alone is misery. Yes, I agree. Boom. You know, in this forest reminds me of whenever I take my roommate's dog out to the backyard and we just chill. We'll throw around the ball a little bit. Like, the dog just likes being outside. It just likes vibing after a certain point. Of course, it likes a ball to chase stuff around like anybody else. But after a couple throws, you know, we sort of hang out. We just sit, enjoy the wind, sit in the sun, move to the shade when it gets too hot. But, like, she's such a smart dog that in many ways she doesn't really do normal dog things. But she's gotten really into eating, like, sticks. She's gotten really into the stick chewing game. And so sometimes she'll literally like snoot around in like the bushes and around the trees to like locate the perfect branch. But something that I personally like to do is act as her like stick connoisseur. Like I'm a stick sommelier for her. If she's just like sitting down and I'm like, okay, she's done running around at the ball now. She's just gonna hang out, sniff the air and kind of vibe. I like will go off and try to locate the most primo stick. Once she knows what I'm up to, she'll just kind of like watch me, you know? She knows what's about to happen. Sometimes I'll give her a selection. Usually just 2 or 3, I don't want to overwhelm her. But she'll always pick the best one, and I've been slowly like beating in on her preferences. It can't be too splintery. It's gotta be long enough so she can grab it with her paws, of course. And not too flimsy either. A fresh branch or one that's got too much moisture just does not work. It's gotta have a nice snap, but not so much it'll get her a mouth splinter. You're really not gonna give me the key, huh? You really want to keep doing this? Okay, come on. Let's see, what are these group roles looking like right now? What's the spread? Shadowfang Keep? Oh, we have a tank, huh? A 29 Paladin wants to tank SFK? I would have to do the run. Shadowfang Keep is the last one that I want to do, actually. Out of all of my choices, I would be making a journey through wetlands for like a good 15 minutes. Which kind of sounds miserable, but when I go up there next I will. Simply to set myself up for Scarlet Monastery. Alright. Where are more trees? These are Worgen. The Iron Shaft. Hold on. Yeah, wooden key. Iron Shaft, I need this shit. Oh, you got low! Oh my god. I love Chipotle, dude. Okay, real quick. What is your order? And then I won't ask any more questions so you can enjoy it. What did you get? This is very important. It's very revealing, okay? It's like a horoscope. What you get at Chipotle tells a lot about you as far as your character. Me? I'm kind of a value guy. So if I'm going to Chipotle, I know I'm going to be spending at least like 10 to 12 bucks, right? But it's always going to be a burrito, one. It's always a burrito, two. If I want to be a little cheap but still want something tasty, I get the carnitas. That like shredded fried pork. Super greasy, super unhealthy, but good God does it taste good. Now, if I want to be quote-unquote healthier, my choice of protein is going to be the steak. That's a little bit more expensive. That's definitely leading into the $12 or $13 territory, but like, you know, what's a buck more every now and then? Now, the rest after that, it's going to be black beans and brown rice. On top of this, you put that steak or those carnitas. On top of that, you get the medium salsa. Not the spicy or the plain bullshit. You get that medium salsa, that green good stuff. Actually, I don't know if it's green, but it's the medium salsa. Then cheese, sour cream, and you're done. You wrap it up. That's it. Nothing crazy. We never drop extra on the guacamole because it's not worth it. Corn, I could see people enjoying corn, but I'm not really a fan of corn in my burritos. Also, lettuce just seems like it's gonna take up space. Like, let the juices spill out because I put in too much meat and beans and stuff. I don't care about lettuce. Okay, so just Jex. She gets a side of white rice. DBL steak. Double steak? You get double steak? Oh, okay. Okay, Jex. I didn't realize you were fucking rich. Holy shit. I didn't realize you had like a high roller in here. Not only getting steak, but double steak. Okay, literally, after you're done with your order, you just gotta put that bowl on your wrist and walk around, okay? Just fucking slap the double steak on your wrist, even if it's just the receipt, dude. Okay, I didn't realize who I was talking to. You get extra lettuce, extra pico, light sour cream, and light black beans, dude. That's, okay. We have a very... I was gonna say, we're gonna have very different orders, but they're actually quite similar. We both get the black beans, and we get sour cream. You get white rice, of course, that's fine. I just like brown rice. But the pico is like the least spicy. I'm kind of not a fan of pico. I like a little bit of zest. But we're pretty similar, actually. Those aren't too far off. You're iron deficient, and this is my treat. Okay, if you are, is that like a, okay, you know, I keep talking to you. I keep asking you questions that you have to like get off your fucking burrito to engage with. That's totally fine. I didn't realize you're iron deficient. Get that fucking double steak. Get that fucking double steak, dude. Oh, man. I might just have to splurge for a little fucking burro today. Lanes, you don't get anything? Have you never been to a, Chipotle? Or do they not have them in Australia? I feel like that's a crazy thing to say. I feel like they must have them in Australia. And not eating at Chipotle is not a big deal. It's just like I think the most decent burrito that you can get at a somewhat of a reasonable price from a fast food chain. It's like that or Taco Bell. And I do that too. I get Taco Bell all the time. The, like, nachos. There's like a value menu nachos. It's like $3. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's delicious. And then with that, I get the cheesy 5-layer burrito. Also very good. But that's not food. That's not really food. Chipotle, you're actually eating something real. Oh, God. This fucking sure is getting old, man. Yeah, I should use my mana more. I'm too mana conservative. I gotta start blasting these guys, even if I get down to half. It just speeds things along. Wow, you're really gonna... You just took me down to the last sliver on the screen, huh? There's not a pixel of your life left and you were still fighting. Got all... How much is my skinning? 157. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, so my question, I'm just gonna ask this rhetorically. So I feel like I gotta type. It's like, iron deficiency, is that a chronic thing? Or is that just something that happens occasionally? Because if a person was naturally iron deficient, and in order to combat that, they just had to eat a bunch of meat, that'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of a sick problem, considering its solution. Though I absolutely don't know what the side effects of iron deficiency are, so I could be just talking on my ass right now. Let me get out of here. I don't need to fight you, tree. You don't have Wait, I think you're like living in some place kind of on the outskirts, if I remember correctly. Yeah. If you don't have it, that makes sense. Qdoba, I used to be a big Qdoba fan for the longest time too. I used to be like a counterculture. Qdoba is better than Chipotle, and to be honest, that still might be true. It's just been too long for me to make a actual factual statement rather than just going with a gut feeling here. I just thought they were like slightly cheaper, about as good, and they had queso. Their queso is incredible. Let's see, can I use any of these? Nah, they're lower level. I don't do any of that. My gear's otherwise pretty good outside of my staff. Damn. Hold on. I can DPS, I just want to do the main quest. Don't need loot. Let's see if I can get into this. You know when you do something and then you immediately wish you hadn't done it? I'm just thinking now that I have to like teleport back if I get invited to this group. And in that astronaut, fuck. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, sorry, friend. You're gonna easily fill the DPS. I'm just being annoying. Yeah, they can easily find a guy. However, this group kind of looks a little scuffed. 2 mages, 1 priest, 1 warrior, and then another fucking caster damage. You need like a melee DPS to balance that out. And Chipotle is not in Australia. That seems crazy to me, honestly. Hold on. I must check this. Chipotle not in Australia? Question mark in the Google chat. 1 year ago. Why isn't Chipotle in Australia? I always see it online. I always said SED, Chipotle online. Like when you see Ryan Tran slapping a burrito. Okay, this is just becoming more confusing the more I read. Who is Ryan Tran and who is slapping a burrito on the internet? I just don't get why Chipotle is everywhere in America but not in Australia. If Chipotle isn't here, can we bring it or have something like it? This guy is going on Reddit 2 years ago. Gerald Mangos. He's like, hey, this Chipotle idea seems pretty unique and really cool. Can we have that in Australia, Reddit? Reddit, if I ask Reddit for Chipotle, will it suddenly come here? We've got Zambrero, Mad Mex. There's a place called Mad Mex in Australia. That's pretty funny. Because it's actually horrible compared to what we have here already. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, I just like BFD blind ran into a group of 3 fucking bears, dude. Listen, I didn't sleep in your bed or eat your porridge. Leave me the fuck alone, okay? That could have been bad. So apparently people think, people in Australia think Chipotle isn't as good as what you guys already have. Exactly, the abject failure of Taco Bell is case in point. It was actually even just a little bit alright, people would eat there. I think if you're gonna compare it to Chipotle, can't be compared to Taco Bell. Taco Bell can be compared to McDonald's, but Chipotle's like actual food. They cook that shit right in the back, you can see it. I mean, some of it's gonna come in a bag, that's how it just gets around, you know what I mean? Food comes in bags sometimes, it's fine. Sometimes the food gets put in the bag, as they say. But Chipotle is good food. At least now that you're not dying from listeria outbreaks, like in 2016. Never forget. Okay, let's see. Where are you? We have a paladin tank. This is going to be curious. We have a... They're both in Stormwind. They're really far away. Well, gives me time to level, I guess. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm a decent healer level. The Warlock is right on the edge. You wouldn't want to be any lower than this, because I think the final boss is like 27, 28 perhaps. And 28 Paladin, you're fine, as long as you can actually keep aggro. Hopefully he has Consecrate. If he has not expected a Consecrate, we're fucked. You didn't even know what a Waffle House was until last year. I think that's okay. Not knowing what Waffle House is, or not knowing what a Waffle House was until very recently, I think is the same thing as not knowing a slur in a different language. Like, you really don't need to know. And knowing might get you in trouble. I feel like not knowing about a Waffle House is pretty okay. Though I will say that the Waffle House index is so good. The fact that that's the last thing that closed during a natural disaster. So that's like when people take it seriously, like, oh, is there a hurricane coming through? Are the Waffle House staying open? Okay, we're good. Just get these bears off of me. Oh, we got a warrior. That's insane. Holy, actually, amazing get.
Hi! Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay, good. And I can keep turning in quests and stuff until we get here. Guys, we got one in Darkshore in, like, Manor Mistmantle, yeah, straight up. Alright, Bear. You asked for it. I try to have peace with the environment, but listen, man, sometimes you just gotta go. Get him. That was a lot of DPS, actually. That's pretty nice. You go through the entire rotation of Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, into a Mind Flay, and then the Mind Blast is ready to go again. The one respec I have to do is when I get to level 40, I think it is, right? Yeah. At 30 points, having 30 points of talents that I can spend means I've reached level 39 or 40. And then I'll have to respec out from one spec in order to put those 5 into shadow so I can get my shadow form right on time. Shadow damage by 15%. And reducing physical damage by 15%. Shadow priests are so sick. There was a, I forget what expansion that they were really cool in. I think it was either, I think it might have been most popular in Legion. Because they had some sort of like crazy insanity build where you would just like pop off and it could kind of stay. The better you were at playing that class, you could just stay in the insanity timer, like the buff, for pretty much the entire fight. If you just like press the buttons in the right order. But I think when I started trying it out, because I heard so many good things about it, I think it was BFA, I think that came after Legion. And at that point, they're like, this is too strong, so we're gonna put like a maximum limit you can be inside of this insanity form. And then it just wasn't as good. Ever since, it's been kind of weird and busted. And unfortunately, that's the only time I've tried a retail Shadow Priest. But I like the idea. I like the like aesthetic and the whole like vibe of the class. I also made like a million shorts yesterday, and one of the shorts is talking about how priests have honestly the best armor sets, like period. Like, I don't think there's been a single time that the armor for Shadow Priests or priests in general for on like a tier set like missed the mark. They're all just like really cool looking. Oh my god, I swear to Christ. I think I actually have to get a seat cushion. This is insane. Oh. My back is feeling like a fucking can of Pringles. It's getting sat on. Now, it would be funny if I died while in this dungeon group before they even got here. So I'm debating whether or not I try to get this Ilk Crude Nagthril Tome. Because this guy's going to be able to summon a bunch of demons. And I know I can handle a couple guys, but I don't know if I can kill him fast enough to prevent him from out-summoning monsters, you know? Because I can probably kill like one Voidwalker or one Succubus. But he's also got the Mana Hound, I think. And at that point, I might be kind of screwed. Nothing... I don't know. Nothing risked, nothing gained. At the very least, I could probably run away. I should try it. I should try it. I could also get rid of this milk. I've got a lot better drinks now. Also, big potions. That's nice. Okay. Oh, a mage? I can get some mage water. Elun's Tear. Also, should not forget about my food. Need some health buffs. You know what the okay, I don't know why I just remember this. Yesterday, when I was out driving around,
May the stars guide
I threw on a Twitch stream. Just in the background, I have to have like a headphone in my ear when I'm getting chores done, errands and that kind of a thing. And I saw that Soda Poppin' came online, and I'm like, okay, let's see what he's doing in RuneScape. So like for the first 10 minutes, it was like cell phone footage with the like goofy unregistered hypercam in the corner, right? Like he was doing a bit. He was camless. It was just him running in circles, this like circuit on the roof to like upgrade his agility or something. And he was just like blasting early 90s, 2000s music, like Evanescence, Yellow Card, all the typical shit. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of a funny bit. Everyone's like pogging in the chat right now. But then it like went on for 30 minutes. And I'm like, it's still just camless, no text, no sound. It's clearly, it was a vertical video. He was clearly just on his phone playing RuneScape somewhere, probably lying in bed, blasting music. Like millennial genre music. And it went like that for 2 hours. It was like that, and I didn't stay the whole time, because after a little bit I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like go to someone who's talking. But I would keep checking back in, and literally it was like at least 2 or 3 hours later is when he finally was like at his computer desk. And there were 10,000 plus people in there the whole time. That is power. You wanna know what power is? It's having like 12k people watch you play RuneScape on your phone with no face cam or microphone. I couldn't believe it.
Feel free to browse.
You're setting up Fist stream? I understood 3 of those 4 words, Reggie. What is Fist stream? Got them cornbread. I can sell that. I don't care about that very much. Clam meat. Keep some loose clam meat in my pocket. Oh, setting up fish stream. Okay, I don't think I need medium leather for anything. I'm getting to the point where if I start tailoring again, I'm tailored, but if I actually tailor stuff, I should be able to make those boots soon.
Good luck, friend.
I Garnstone Talon. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see where everyone is first. Redridge. Redridge? My brother is like questing. Dude, get over here, Zabeast. Okay, at least these guys are on the boat. Yeah, okay, we got time. hardcore fish. I honestly, I don't follow. Is that a RuneScape thing, or are you just talking about setting up a fish stream? I know that RuneScape has you eat shrimp for health for some reason. Dense stone. Hang in bulk. I have none. Oh, setting up your fish stream. Okay, got you. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you gonna stream today? Because I'll just raid you, man. Still noticed you didn't stream yesterday, but I wasn't gonna bother you about it. Yeah, I ain't Gen Z, not at all. I mean, listen, if I raid you, it's gonna be with like the 3 other people who aren't you in the stream right now. So it's not gonna be like a huge influx. But if you stream, we're absolutely gonna support you, man. Because today might be a slightly shorter stream than usual. I have an itch to really finish up some editing things I'm doing. I made literally like 18 shorts yesterday, but half of them are from Lords of the Fallen, which I only want to start releasing once it's all set up. But yeah, I just kind of want to get some more editing shit done. I want to catch up because like I want to have a nice clean space on my hard drive for when I get into the next like long play of something. And we're getting there. I have a couple ideas what I want to do. Yeah, this guy's a mana burn now, which I really am not a fan of. I would like to unsubscribe from this guy's mana burn. Can I skin him? I can. Good. Demon skin. Let's clear out a way. Alright. Oh, this ghost runner's trying to turn me into a fucking ghost. You serious right now? I thought I was supposed to be friends with nature. And here you are betraying me. I'm trying to kill a demon, okay? Dan Moreau, Lakeshire, are you gonna come? Zabis is gonna be the last one here. And he's the tank, so he knows he has the fucking tank privilege. But I got healer privilege and I'm literally the first one. Alright. Do not die while in a group. It would be super embarrassing. I'm not sure this is a good idea. We are going to try it anyways. That's kind of bothering me. It was like not centered on my character here. Okay. I'm not going to avoid these guys because if we have to make a getaway, it's going to be quick and messy. And I want to make sure I have a runway here. So I can at least hop off this side. Oh my god, this bush. It's a hill over here that we're going to climb up. We're going to be jumping down and running back. Okay. At the very least, we seem to be like a green level territory with some of these base level mobs. Yeah, okay. We got a clean exit. I think. Is he up here? He's farther up than I thought. Okay, let's kill... We gotta kill these two. These guys gotta go. I do not trust them. Ow. I wonder how many people are rolling as warlocks in preparation for TBC. And I wonder if there's gonna be too many of them. Half the reason I didn't roll a warlock too, knowing this, was because Glinson, of course, was just going to be a warlock. Now he's dead, of course. I should have known he would have died. But I do like being able to heal. I won't lie. Warlock is one of those classes I've always kind of wanted to level at some point. Maybe when like Classic Plus or something comes out, that could be a fun time. Certainly Sod. Dude, Warlock and Sod was such a good time. Being a warlock tank, even when he weren't a tank, they just felt really nice. Ooh, oh my god, Contrast Belted the Eagle, what's this? 32? It's too far away. I'd get it, but I'm way too far away from that to make that count. don't want to drop the money yet. Glinson died, dude, yes. I forgot how even he died. I think he said he just expected to have a Warlock Healthstone, but then it turns out he didn't have it, and then he was like smashing the button, and then he died because he didn't heal, you know? But I'm like, I forgot what creature it was. I was asking if anybody from his chat had the clip. I need to hunt down that clip. I gotta see what happened to him. But yeah, he died. So I think if he's gonna rerun at all, he's probably gonna do an orc. He was talking about how much he was missing the orc. Listen, if he does that, I still have my shaman. I'm gonna keep leveling up my alliance priest though, because I want to be on alliance. But let's just say on like the 15% chance Glinson actually makes it to 60 or like keeps going on through to TVC whenever that happens, I will have my orc ready to go too. If it turns out he's the only one still playing. So I'm spreading my eggs out. The baskets are divided. Okay, now this is gonna be the part where I look at the single pull him. Okay, good. We're fine. We're good. We're good. I need to make sure I get this other Fell Slayer off on his own. So I'm gonna be double fighting these guys. I'm gonna kill the succubus first. I don't feel like succubusting today, so he's gonna go down. Then we could have to hard focus the warlock. Because it's just gonna keep summoning guys, and I have no way to silence him. I don't remember when I get a silence. I think it might be like level 30. The paladin is here. These two guys are on their way, and Elwyn Forest. Okay. So we probably should make sure we are back when the two casters are here, because we might just start without the warrior. We might just do that. Okay. Moment of truth. Run if I have to. I have my potions here. I'm going to switch this so I have the biggest one ready to go. Okay. I believe. Let's go all in on the damage. Okay, let's boost this up, back up. I should be fearing him right now. Fuck, that's what I should have done. When he summons guys, I should have been fearing him. There are two? Hold on, I got this. I got this. I'm actually A-okay. Yeah, we're good. I was scared, but we're a fucking priest. I forgot. I forgot for a moment we were a powerful priest. These are level 17s. Get out of here. Yeah, okay. They're still gonna kill me if I stand here and take it. I'm gonna, like, back off. Go on my shield. And I got my renew going. They're gonna just despawn in a second. We're A-okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Even if they stay alive, I can kill them off pretty easily right now. Priest leveling is so sure. Okay, tell it disappear. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. You are no longer, your services are no longer required. Are these better than what I have? I mean, to be fair, the ones I have are pretty fucking good. 5 int, 4 stam. Okay, hold on. This might be a downgrade, actually. So I'm gaining 1 stamina and losing 1 intellect. Okay. Do they look cooler? They do not. They don't look cool at all. Though my, like, little triangles aren't that much better. Still, hey, it's kind of cool. It's a pretty cool fucking shoulder piece. Look at these guys. What are they, like, little shells? It's like, I went to the beach and I found a sand dollar and I'm like, hell yeah, brother. Just slap that bad boy on my shoulder. No big. Okay, there they are. They're flying in now. I'll go meet up with them. So Beast is barely in Stormwind City. There's always one. It's usually me. I'm glad it's not me this time. So there is a quest for Black Fathom Depths, which I think we have to do in the front. I got the Twilight Pendant. I got the Search for Thildred. Let's see. Is that a horde quest again? I think it might be. Where you get like a quest that gives you like, you have to find a crystal or something off of one of the first mobs. And then you have to bring it to somebody and then you go back in. That might be horde. Everything is mixing together in my brain. It's been a while. I'll just let them know I got the Darnassus quests. They're gonna fly above us. There they are. It's one of our teammates. Yeah, I picked these up a long time ago. Oh, that's what it was. Hold on. There's one in Aberdeen, right? Yeah, I gotta go to Aberdeen. Hold on. I should have been doing that now. It's gonna put us a little behind, but like at the same time. Oh, okay, fuck yeah, hell yes. Never mind. Giggle Blast has got us hooked up. Okay, they got the Amberstone staff. It's gonna be a, oh, 2! Thank you. Hell yeah. Knowledge of the Deeps. That's all of them, I think. Like on the Deeps, Knowledge of the Deeps. Searching for Theldred. Brain corruptions. Find the brains hit with microplastics, and then the Twilight Falls. Let me just share. I'm just gonna share all of them. Just in case they don't have any. Yeah, Giggle Blast is pumped. They already got that shit. I'll swing by Master's Post. Drop this Tower of Athelax quest off. Something tells me I'm gonna get a ding in here. I feel like an easy 26 incoming. And since this guy has the Amberstone staff already, I think they're gonna be an ethical gamer and let me have the Sleepwalk staff. It's got a bunch of spirit on it. Warlocks don't need that. This mage though, I know this mage is not gonna let me have it. This mage is not doing BFD at 29 for charity. Okay,
What
here you
can I
go.
do for you?
Use your damn book.
Life bless you.
Oh, I got a ring too. Nice. Yeah, my first
Be
ring.
careful.
Free the trapped highborn souls. Satyrs run, okay.
Go with
Sure.
honor, friend. Hello.
Oh, this guy's an escort. We're not doing him. We're not gonna do him just yet. But we can put this on. Our first ring is 1 stamina, 3 spirit. Ain't half bad. That ain't half bad. You know, I've noticed a lot of people have been playing Pirate Software's demo. Quinn69 is playing it right now. I'm like, oh, this is bad news. This is bad news for Pirates. I honestly had half a mind to try it out myself. Because I'm like, I know it's not good. I will say this, I saw a couple pictures from it, or like couple clips, because that's how I started. That's how I found out people are playing it. They've been talking about it on YouTube. And I mean, some of the art isn't bad. I mean, it looks like a decent game, but the gameplay mechanics and all the stuff, the way people are making it sound, doesn't sound great. Certainly not as good as someone who talks as much shit as Thor does. But I'm like, ooh, this is the start of a thing. I think this is Pirate Software Phase 4. We've literally entered like the next Marvel Cinematic Universe phase of movies for Thor's like misgivings and all the shit that's gonna happen on the internet. I would say that guy can't catch a break, but I mean, I feel like he's kind of breaking himself off. He's like the Kit Kat bar who threw himself off of a cliff, you know? I will say though, and probably like the least... I'll say this is probably like the least healthy thing to say. But I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It is very cathartic. I just, after all that shit went down in Warcraft, I'm kind of like, I just like, yeah, this is who he is now. Like, I now understand what kind of person he is, and Everyone who kind of defends him, I get it. You know, I mean, you can like him, you can hate him. I don't care. We all have our own reasons. But I'm just like, I feel like there's an objective perspective on his personality right now. Like it's been too much, too many times, too recently, all in a row. And I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. It's like, I think we have a good idea who this guy is now. And I kind of like it. I kind of like seeing this. I don't like seeing people get dogpiled on, but I do like seeing the truth come out. I'm a truth enjoyer. And sometimes the truth is not great for certain people. I'm gonna be real, he has a team, not like one or two, and Stardew Valley Dev is like one guy and his wife. Yeah. Stardew, oh, we can summon him. Oh, I love Warlocks, I forgot about this. Yeah, Stardew Valley, that's what I'm saying, like, if he... Listen, all he would have to say is like, listen, streaming makes me a bunch of money. I no longer have the time to actually work on this game. I don't really care about it that much. It was like a passion project, but now my passion is just streaming. I'm like, yeah, brother. Literally, yes. But he's like, no, I'm actually like a gigabrain, game dev coder, literally like Black Ops 7 hacker guy. I got all the awards. I worked at fucking Bungie or whatnot. Like all that kind of shit. My dad literally works at Nintendo, etc., etc. And he's like refusing to admit it. It's like, nah, okay, your game sucks and you're bad. That's the thing, like, I don't consider him like an enemy. You know what I'm saying? He does not support ideas that are bad for, like, the average person in, like, a broad, in, like, a grander sense. Like, you could say, like, the video games, whatever, like, Don't Kill Video Games Act or whatever he's trying to stop. Like, sure, maybe he's, like, an annoying dude. But, like, he's not voting to take away your healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an enemy that will outspend any energy fighting. But he certainly doesn't seem like a guy I really would like. I'll say like that, you know? He's not somebody who seems all that cool to be around. Which doesn't make him a criminal, but that makes him kind of annoying. Who is aggroing these guys? It's gotta be Giggle Beast, because I'm only one level higher and they're not on me. See? Keeping an eye open for the brain stems. Alright. I wonder who's gonna die here. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm a healer. No one's gonna die. Normally when I go into a dungeon, I'm like, who's most likely to get killed? Who's stupidest? But it's like a... uh-oh. But yeah, it's kind of my responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen, so I should lock the fuck in. Let me get that on you. I didn't have enough mana to heal you up. I'm also glad that the add-on allows us to get water from people. Or summoned water. Anything that's a conjured item we can ethically trade. A front 2-2 warrior? Nice. If I let him die, he's gonna blast me in the guild chat, so let's keep an eye on him. Honestly, hold on, I just realized that I'm using my DPS, like, bar. I should really set up a proper heal. Hold on. I'm gonna toss that on him. Let's get my healing bar open. Increase this arm for a couple seconds, not bad. Let's do this. Heal rank 1, heal rank 2. Do a flash heal. And lesser rank 3. Okay, actually this is looking pretty good. Alright, good, good, good. That is a secret way. I've never seen this before. Okay, let's see how much our rank 3 lesser heal does. Okay, it's like barely nothing. It like makes more sense to just like not do anything if that's the case. Okay, following. Look at this. I played this game for fucking over 2 decades. I didn't know that this was a skip. Why are we skipping guys though? Like, I feel like one of us is gonna hit him. Are we all good? Let's see. I gotta place my wand somewhere. I'll put it on F, I guess. Or Shift R. Big wand crit. I'm throwing on the DPS meter right now. Huge. I'm actually closer than I feel like I should be, considering I'm just out of wanding. Who's not here? Are we missing somebody? Okay, it's a paladin, no wonder. I'm doing more DPS than the paladin. Oh, hey, yes, needing that, thank you. 4-4. That was the best drop I could have gotten off that guy. Water breathing, yes. I cannot survive under these cold torrents. Where are we going? This way? Okay, we're split up. We're split up? We actually are kind of in trouble here. I'm not a fan of what's happening. Okay, gonna free myself. Giggle Beast, where are you? I got you. Don't worry. Okay, we're all doing fine. That was kind of not good. I think he used a potion. Oh no, the paladin went in there too, okay. That could have been bad. It sure could have. I responded to myself, that's bad. We'll get that quest out of him. This warrior is so fucking Zug-brained out of his goddamn mind. Yeah, this is like my least favorite kind of tank who just literally doesn't do... He just like pushes ahead. He's like pressing W perpetually. And like, we basically almost died, because I was almost out of mana. I think the paladin was as well. Like, nah, we're good. It's like, brother, if you die, you're gonna get mad at me, okay? But somehow, I don't think it's gonna be my fault. Alright. Alright. I like how I have a mic compressor, but the dog barking is still being picked up. Well, I mean, I think a sound gate is different than a noise compressor. I could be wrong about that. But, I don't know, yeah, I think maybe to see the... I don't know what kind of mic you have. I also know certain mics are more likely to... I'm not gonna... You're gonna have to wait for that. Well, some mics are more likely to, get more ambient noise, like mine is a dynamic mic. It's like a cone shape kind of a thing. Not a cone, yeah, it's like a tube compared to like a square.
Not be here.
And all the stuff is focused at the very tip. So it's just better for places that you know you're gonna have a lot of sound in. And I'm right next to a garage. I'm right next to the garage. So anytime my friend is like working on his car or like he pulls out, it's gonna make like a bunch of noise, and you can only sometimes hear it, which is kind of nice. You might just have a what are they called? It's not dynamic mic, because that's the one I got. You got the other one. These are pretty fucking good. Agreed. Dynamic versus Condenser. Yeah, dynamic versus condenser mic. Yeah, condenser mics are more detailed and like higher quality. That's why you see all like the big podcasters, they have condenser mics. They're like the radio show style mics. Because they're just like way better sound quality. Alright, it's a beast. Get in there. Having a lock to summon the warrior here, and to also get underwater breathing is such... It's like so convenient. Boom. Will I get my first fucking brainstem? No, not yet, I guess. Oh, he's getting a strangle cup, okay. Yo, anyone want to fucking get this guy off of me? Okay, no, we're just gonna sit here, warrior. Main tank, motherfucker, you're just gonna sit here. You wanna wake up? Oh my god. Let me fucking open this chest. Okay. Here we go. Now I can move. Iridescent hammer, what is this? Some bullshit. Okay, who cares? I think... Yeah, we go in there. We gotta find dead Thildred here. I suspect he's already done this quest.
What brings you here?
Yeah. Oh, I can sell to him. Nice. Repair. I will sell that. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't sell to him. I can repair, though. So, I just got Cookie's Stirring Rod. I kind of wish I got a staff in here instead. Because this is just better. It's shadow damage. Okay, nice. It's a little slower, but like 7 more DPS, spirit and shadow resistance. That's a huge upgrade. I'm going to just do a shield on myself. I'm going to, oh, I don't have. I really gotta sit up this bar. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. I'm going to go up and then free a couple people. Go back down. Pop on a quick heal. Yeah, this is a messy dungeon, but we seem to be strong enough for the most part. I'm gonna start doing some DPS while I'm like watching people's health. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. It feels sketchy because everyone is taking damage. But we're in control. Hopefully this mage knows how to like save us if it comes down to it. Ow, what the fuck? Now he's gonna get the brainstem. Yeah, don't pull too many. I didn't drink. Still a little parched. Okay, I'm just gonna start chugging. Start fucking chugging this water. Got you survive for a couple seconds without me, warrior. You're disarmed. I know that's annoying, but it stops you from doing crazy DPS. There we go. Throw that on you. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, I literally just shielded the wrong gnome. I like racially profiled one of my teammates, I'm sorry. Get in there. We are a mana-hungry team. Okay, let's heal him up. Get back to work. We need you on the field. This is gonna be a clean run. You can drink to full. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for allowing us to drink water. Yeah, keep it up. We can do this. Okay, not really. You can't. You cannot keep this up. Nope, don't. I'm literally tap targeting it to Doom right here. I'm gonna tap target it straight to hell. And my inventory's not full. Let's open up some of these clams. Gotta make some room. Hey, don't mind me, guys. I'll just be back here opening things up. Inventory management while you guys are fighting for your life. I really don't have that much to work with, do I? I've got like one spot open. I can get rid of some catfish. Not gotten a single fucking brainstem. This is crazy. Someone pulled. Okay, good. Get him. Get the rest. I'm gonna use some attack damage. I want to get in there with Mind Flay. Just have some fun. Practice for a TBC. Big slow heal. Did someone just mana burn me? I didn't know they could do that. Okay, that's worse. That's kind of okay. Keep that in mind. I was chilling. I did not know they had this capability. I'm also gonna keep an eye on the corpses to see if I can't snag a brainstem from somebody. Mana burn, get out of here. So it's the hell callers who can mana burn me. I wonder how it feels to be a DPS actually getting to, or a paladin actually getting to DPS in a situation like this. What weapon do you have? Is it, I was gonna say, okay, there's no way you have Corpse Maker. Force Chain. Pretty decently geared. Nothing crazy, though. Okay, you got the nice rings. Yeah, you're set. That's a good ring setup. Alright, come on. I'm ready. Let me at him. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in some damaging spells, I think. We're good enough. We're good enough that we can do this. Let me put Mind Flay on V. I feel like that'll be nice. Let's do a quick heal. Doesn't get scared and waste like a health potion. It's a nice big heal on that one. I'm gonna blast him with one of these. Honestly, using that on guys who are running away might be a move. Let's use another one of these. Oh, no, I need a slow heal. Big, chunky, slow heal. That feels good. That's very mana efficient, I think, maybe. Our first brain. Put the brains in the bag, cuh. Let's do this. Where's the target? Oh, he's fucking, he's doing it smart. Actually, I'm about to see. On this one, I need to put the magic thing down. There's Dispel Magic, that's what I need. Okay, these bars are pretty good. Dispel on heals. I don't know. Oh, interrupt please on heals? Got you. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? There's a big slow chunky guy. We got this. I have an idea. R will be my, like, scared fast heal. It's an instant one for now. Because the shift R is my wand, and it's like a perfect setup. I can go from attacking to immediately spam healing. A quick flash of light. I feel like Murlocs could have been cool. I feel like there was a time and place where Murlocs could actually have been scary and cool. Like, if you really saw one of these things in the real world, it would actually be awful. Like a slimy fish frog human with razor-sharp teeth. But now they've just become kind of a joke. You know? Like, now we run around in Murloc onesies. Or these could have, like, been, I don't know, part of some sort of Ajaran, old god style shit. Old god sort of vibe to them. Fish people that live under the ocean. Now they're kind of like a mascot. They were denied their birthright. Okay, let's go. Yeah, they could have totally been Lovecraftian. You could like leaned into that angle instead of them being like dogs. Like acting like fucking dogs. Pixar-ass characters. Yeah, they basically become the Pixar sidekick. That was like their entire personality. After like 2016. It's a pretty good mascot. Well, by mascot, I mean like it's goofy. And I don't know, I think there could be better Warcraft mascots than a Murloc. It is one of their unique creatures, though, I'll give them that. I don't feel like I can see other... There are things like this, but I don't think of anything else when I think of the Murloc. That's a big reef axe. Read that shit. I had a room. Let's get rid of one of these. I don't need all this. Honestly, I was gonna try out the Horse Gotcha game too. I kind of felt like by the time my computer got fixed, the whole hype would be over. But people are still playing it. So I might give it a shot. Because to be honest, I kind of see the appeal. Like, it's just goofy enough, but not that weird. Like, they aren't making it weird with the women being horses. It's just kind of like a weird, goofy, nuanced thing. Like, it's just like a charming oddity. But the fact that it's basically gambling is why it's successful. The fact that like you have very little control over how the actual game goes, you just have to sit back and watch and like fucking root on your horse, and hopefully it uses its like special ultra anime thing at the final bend. It can like go an ultra instinct on you, have like a cutscene, and all the people in the chat are like, "Come on, baby, come on, El Condor Pasa." And then if you win, you get like an anime J-pop music number. It's like, of course this is gonna do numbers. It's basically printing money. I don't know if it would, Reggie. I honestly don't know if it would. I think that the problem is that it like feeds on the ADHD brain. Like you do these like fucking training arcs in between races, and like you pump up your guy with stats, and then you let them race, and then it's like this intense thing, and then you get back into like win or lose. You go back into training. I think if you lose on the horse too many times, it retires. You get a new horse. You start all over. I kind of feel like it's made for a brain like yours. What's the thing? I wouldn't call this a gacha in the same way that like, I don't know, any of the other ones are. Like, this is more of like a gambling game, not like a gotcha, I'm gonna open up a loot box kind of thing. This is more about like the entire game is centered around this thing that you cannot control. You can only train your guy and then it like auto plays for you. And for some reason, people fucking love that. Because I have zero interest in playing like Zenless Zone Zero or whatever else is out there. But this one actually looked kind of funny. It probably doesn't like help that it's also available on your phone. I think that just gets people stuck in worse too. Hey, wait, Barony? I think I just bought Barony too. If that's what I'm thinking of, if I'm thinking of the right game. That's like that procedural dungeon crawler, right? I discovered it during the summer sale. I'm like, oh, this looks like it could be interesting. Yeah. Barony looks fun. I'm gonna try that out sometime myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see us buffing and then you just like run in. Yeah, I don't think it was that expensive either. Like, it was just one of those, like, oh, it's like a bargain bin game that seems like it could be fun. So it's like, fuck it, why not? Just try it out. Oh, Lorgus Jet, how you have fallen. You were actually super tough during, like, SOD. Oh, big ding, grats. Trying to rebuff everybody. Holy shit. If misery sucks, I guess we can switch to Baird. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, you know, I forgot about that. We're gonna play Misery tomorrow. As long as it's like easy to get into the playtest. Yeah, you can survive without me. What are you now, level 29? You sure are. We're set. We are good to go. Inventory's full, huh? Let's go to this fin soup. Oh fuck, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm in clams. Okay. Sorry, I had to go get my clams. Don't mana burn me, you bitch. I needed that mana. I had plans for it. Okay, yeah, I think we should probably heal up, or mana up. I was like, we could probably handle this, but this is where it gets a little scary, if at all, you know? Okay, so we're not gonna finish the brainstem quest. We got 3 out of 8, that's pretty miserable. We will get the other ones done, though. We get another spirit ring, which will be very good for us. These boots don't matter, but the quest experience will. With Kelris, we of course get this wand, which is an insane upgrade. It's kind of crazy, we just went from like guaranteed staff to guaranteed wand. Giggle Blast being responsible with their mana. I don't know who to attack. We're all over the place. Ooh, a Twilight Pendant. Alright. Can we get the quest items from here? Perhaps. Now the warrior is being careful. Oh, you love to see it. This guy deserves his sword. Hopefully it drops for him. Hopefully the staff drops. God, if the staff drops and I get it, I'm actually gonna go crazy. That's literally fucking bis for priests for a little while. I think until like Illusory Rod, maybe? Scarlet Monastery? 10 or so levels from now. Get him, boys. You know, I keep seeing footage, like little shorts on YouTube specifically, that have this like Warhammer 40k. It looks like a show, a movie, something. I don't know where it is. And every time a short comes up, the name is never attached and nobody ever says it in the chat, in like the comment section. So I have no idea what this is. But it's like a woman who's like bound to one of those giant titans. She's got like a team of people that like help her out. And the most recent one I saw was she was talking with like a lady. like a disembodied head that looked like it was in a vat. And they were in the middle of like a rainstorm and there was like something called like a shadow piercer. And if they moved, it would have shot them. So they were trying to like find out where it is. And they miss and they get hit, and it's like the coolest looking fucking CG. And this looks like such a cool story about following this team inside of a Titan. And I'm like, I wish I knew what this was called so I could watch it. It might be on that weird 40k like streaming service, which at that point I'm not gonna watch it, but it's like, dude, someone attached the name to one of these shorts. Like, it would be so cool to find out what the fuck this thing is. Oh, there's a chest and it's locked. No rogues. Oh well. Yeah, listen, if I find another short, I will like link it in the Discord, Reggie, because like I just honestly have no idea what it's from, but every time I see a short, it's like the coolest. It feels great. The vibes are awesome. And you have an idea? Wait. Hold on a second. I even have a thumbnail idea for Misery Bulk Encoded. You should watch Astartes 2 when it comes out. Listen, if it comes out, I'm absolutely gonna watch that shit. I think it's just gonna be a while, right? We got a trailer for it a year ago or something now? Oh. The hell, where'd you come from? Yeah, dude, the first one was honestly my, like, literal first exposure to Warhammer, where I'm like, okay, this actually seems kind of cool. Like this is, there's not a single part about this that I don't like. But also, one of my favorite details in this thing was when the Marine, they're like fighting those two psychers on like a ship somewhere, I don't even know. But like, he literally goes over to our handrail and like slams his bolter down over the railing and like is pressing down and just like holds the trigger full auto to like counteract the recoil and then starts shooting into this guy's like shield barrier. I'm like, that is a great way to build a world. to show the massive energy that's being pumped out of this gun and going in that guy's direction. That's how you do it. Yeah, not a single word, did more action and storytelling than most media. I think if you can tell a story without words, you are a good storyteller. But I think even specifically for Warhammer, that fits the vibe so much more. Space Marines are not going to be talking the whole time. They're not going to be fucking chatty Cathys, you know what I'm saying? They're there to do a job. They're not getting paid by the word, they're getting paid by the kill, you know? I do have questions about the ending of that, though. That, like, one guy, they all get sucked into a black orb. Like the black materia. And one dude gets sent to, like, a Zetislav Beksinski painting. I wonder if he's gonna come back. Or if it means anything at all. I suspect there's actual meaning behind the stuff we see. Like that giant golden statue that they walk past, too. A lot of questions. But good world building. It will probably be a continue, but we're gonna get orcs. How do you know we're getting orcs? I gotta be honest. Out of all the things that I like, whenever I see like a cutscene, or pretty much anything, even playing against them, because I think Space Marine 1 was more fun, or just it looked more fun. I like fighting against the orcs in Warhammer because they like have personalities. Like I think going up a Space Marine versus Space Marine and Space Marine versus Orc is like the best content. Because the Eldari, I don't really care about them too much aesthetically. They might be cool, but I guess just for my taste, they're not my favorite. The Tyranid are just like dumb, endless monsters. Like, I don't really care about hordes. If you ever end up fighting like a horde of monsters, it's like the horde has no personality. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. But like when you're fighting against other people, or you're fighting against the orcs who are like they're just British people. They're just angry British people. But they all have like really, I love the sort of pathos that they have in the universe. They just like, they like to fight. I wouldn't call them explicitly evil. They're just like super base. They really only exist through their instincts. And there are the exceptions, but I feel like that just makes them more entertaining to go up against. There's gonna be, oh, I didn't realize that there were orcs in the trailer. Maybe I missed them. I remember there being like a tank in a desert area. I know that for sure. Look at that CC. Okay, don't worry, I got you. I got you, Giggle Blast. Also, speaking of shows, I keep seeing clips of that, there's a show that stars like a salamander. And he gets to be like a good guy. And like, I want to see that show. I gotta actually do some research into these things. Because I think I'd actually really enjoy this. It'd be a cool way to engage with the universe, because I don't really want to play any of the old games. Darktide's great. I love Darktide. But like, I don't really feel like playing an old RTS or something now, you know? Against Necrons? Oh, God. I guess Necrons can be cool. I don't really know too much about them. I've seen some CG cutscenes with them, and they seem kind of nice. Nah, they actually might be kind of cool. I'm kind of down with that. Just as long as it's not Tyranids again. I think Tyranids are the most boring thing to watch. A blouse? No, thank you. Damn it. I need 2 more pendants. It's gonna be like the one... Oh, I'm gonna go back here. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm just like watching them. Sure. Let's go down. Yeah, orcs or chaos, I agree. That's because that's basically Space Marines. And frankly, I don't feel like we've seen Space Marine v Space Marine before, like, on a modern scale, you know? Like, I know they've existed in previous properties, but I would like to see them now in, like, a game. I don't really consider the dusty guys from Space Marine 2 to be, like, Space Marines, you know what I'm saying? But they're just, like, they're, like, mages. I don't know. Maybe that does count, and they just didn't feel Like I wanted to, I don't know, something about them. They didn't hit the same. You're a rat fan? That doesn't surprise me. I feel like I would not like the rats at all. Like, why would you enjoy the rats? Oh my god, Glinson, are you talking about the one that's like the Aerithor? Like it's that one lady who's like the one-armed shield lady, and then there's like some fucking deviant art ass one who wears glasses and they like clash, and their models literally 360 spin on a single axis point that's like zoomed super in so you can't see their feet sliding around the ground. You mean that cutscene? Yeah. What the hell is going on, dude? I mean, I'm not really one to shit so much on retail these days, because, like, I just know I don't care about it anymore. Like, to complain about it would be pointless. That's like, I no longer eat oatmeal, but I hate oatmeal, so I'm gonna keep posting about how much I ate that shit. It's like, no, that's a waste of my time. But good Christ, that's so bad. Where did all the budget go? Like, they started off, they keep doing this, like, in-game cutscenes where everything's, like, Pixar animation, which I'm not a huge fan of, but they're still, like, really smooth. And now they do this? How about we, like, break it down the middle and save some money? We don't do it that good, but we don't do it this bad. Let's spread out that fucking time and the resources, okay? And let's stop giving our characters, like, the worst character designs. The idea of losing an arm and then turning into a shield is kind of cool. I like that. But it feels kind of weird in the grand scheme. Just the way that it's implemented. And going up against a glasses lady? Why do we have glasses in a fantasy world? If not explicitly for fashion. If you want to be fashionable, fine. That's one thing. But, yeah, it's so stupid. I hate it. Dude, the Warcraft 3 cinematics, where the mouths were like, glad you could make it, Arthas. You know, like, that shit was cooler. And that might have sounded ironic, but it actually isn't. Because when something is like that, in my mind, it is closer to a sketch. It is a loose representation of something that we then can extrapolate ourselves. Like, we understand that this is not going to be like a high-res fucking Hollywood cinematics. It's just characters talking to each other, but the story and the voice acting are really good. So you're into it. You're not like laughing at it. It's what it is. You know what I mean? You get into the universe. When you try to do that shit with Modern Warcraft, it doesn't work. It's bad. You got it. You have to maintain a certain level of quality. You can't go from like fucking the top tier CG animations for any cinematic, then down to this in the same project. It just doesn't work. Yeah, killing Gul'dan and Legion, exactly. Wouldn't fucking Illidan like hold his head and he like disintegrated? Like reverse than what he did to Varian? It's like, it was awesome. The millennial Sims Harry Potter girls are taking over. Honestly, thank you. I was trying to find a term for how to describe whoever that other woman was who was fighting the fucking shield arm lady. She looks like a Sims character. Literally, like, half-moon, rose-tinted, like, see-through fucking paint. Yeah, the glass panes were, like, pink. We're basically playing Sims characters. Those were two dolls that someone was, like, turning around and, like, okay, now you fight, now you kiss. It was so bad. And I have seen things about the wheelchair Reggie. But frankly, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I thought Khadgar died. I don't know what the situation is. Like, I'm totally fine with him having a floating chair. That's what I thought the problem was. I'm like, he's like weak now, it's fine. But then I saw an image and there's wheels on the chair. He has an arcane wheelchair that's floating that has wheels, but he's not using them. That's something that fucks with me. I don't care that he's in a chair, okay? He literally got like blown up from Xal'atath, okay? So maybe there's some things that magic can't heal in that universe, okay? But just give him an Xavier floating chair. Make him the fucking Professor Xavier of Warcraft. He can have a floating chair, that's totally fine. get the air off him. He's old enough as it is. But don't give it wheels, dude. Giving it wheels is how people think it's performative. It's like, what were you thinking, dude? They're not even real. It's not even a real wheel. It's not even a real chair. They couldn't function even if they wanted to. He's floating on magic. What are we doing? Bro, I want big muscles, swords, and demons and shit. That's why, listen, I don't think I'm okay with some softness. I'm okay with, like, I actually really enjoyed the storyline that, Jaina had in Battle for Azeroth. Like, I'm okay with not everything being, like, the fucking sweaty masculine orc storylines, right? I love that shit. I mean, just look at the opening cutscene to Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. Two dudes fighting on a grassy hill in the middle of a thunderstorm. They get killed by a demon that came out of the sky. Their bloody arms are like both writhing in the water. It's like, yeah, this is the tone I enjoy. More of this, please. I am okay with a little bit of softness, you know what I mean? That's fine, let's have some balance. But this is too much. We need at least 3 Warlords of Draenor cinematics worth of fucking testosterone before we get one lady with half-moon rose glasses, okay? That's all I'm saying. We need a balance here. And right now it's swinging all the way to DeviantArt sim-ass fucking character creations. Okay? We have Drakthir, we have too much shit going on right now. It's not working. Okay, hold on. I can wake you up, I can wake you up. I love having magic dispel. I will say this. If you want... Oh! It dropped. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Go blast, you fuck. You're the last person who needed it. The warlock gets the spirit staff. The warlock, who does not need spirit, gets the spirit staff. I don't know why that makes me mad. But yeah, Clinton, as I was saying, I actually think they had a really good storyline with, what's his name? Saurfang, yeah. If you just look up the Saurfang cinematics, and you have any connection to that character at all from, like, back in the day, he lost his son at the Wrathgate, and then he got resurrected into a Death Knight. He had to fight his son again. Saurfang's like a really cool character, and I think they did his story justice until the very end, of course. But, like, I think that was, like, this is proof that they can still tell a good story. And it makes me sad to see what happens every time after that. I fucking actually hate this warlock. Like, if the mage got it, so be it. But the mage passed. I'm actually too mad about this. It's a dumb game. I don't need it. I'm okay. It's just a stat stick, excuse me. I should have four-torched us. Turn every single one of them on, see who survives. Let's see. If I lost my legs, I either want to have a floating cloud, Doctor Strange cloak, or a cool animal. Okay, so you want to be Doctor Strange, Goku, or a Alphanoric woman from Elden Ring. Those are your 3 options. Didn't play Mop, but I know the story would have pissed me off. I agree. The story in Mop, the idea of, like, emotions being manifested into demons is kind of a cool idea. But I just can't take a single fucking thing seriously in, like, Panda Town. I know that's, like, a really generic take, like, oh, pandas, I kinda can't stand it. It's just so goofy. They literally run around like cartoon characters. I cannot stand it. Aesthetics matter to me. But the best part about... the best part about Pandarian, let's be real though. it was Garrosh. We can't forget this. Garrosh was introduced to us as a character we all know and love in Mists of Pandaria. So, you know, even when the darkness is there, we still have a silver lining. He was a very cool guy. Garrosh was a great character. I think he was always a good character. They never really fucked him up. The story got weird because it got like into time travel and hijinks and whatnot. But like even in Shadowlands, when we got to see him for like one last time, he didn't become this like soft, weak-willed piece of shit. Like he was basically being tormented in Revendreth because of his arrogance, right? You go to Revendreth to be humbled before you get to move on. But he's like, no, fuck you. I was not wrong. You were all weak. For the Horde. And then he like literally kills himself with one final attack. He went out completely like honestly one of the best arcs in the storyline. Even if I think he's a bad guy, I would not want to follow him. He's objectively wrong. But what a good villain that actually sticks to his principles. What a rarity in modern Warcraft storytelling. Somebody who is bad, who does not suddenly turn out to be a good guy for some bullshit reason. He was just actually a guy who believed what he believed, and it was bad for everybody, but he stuck to his guns. And yes, the Lich King cinematics are better, actually. I agree with that. Because they, like, manipulated the models, instead of just, like, moving them around. He knew the Volpera would join if he didn't do anything. Okay, listen. I would begrudgingly serve the Iron Horde if it meant that we could have prevented a future that had Volpera, okay? I would have, I guess, sign me up, you know what I mean? The enemy of my enemy, right? If that means we have to sacrifice literally all the non-orc races, then it's like, okay, do we want to allow trolls and Torn in, or do we want to have a Volpera-free society? I don't know. Okay, hold on. You're good, you're good. Big dig. That'd have been nice to have, but I'm not a druid. Let's skin this guy. Alright, well we got the quest done at least, right? Let's see. Missing that. Okay, yeah, we only missed the one thing. GG. Nice. Not bad. So they did throw away his character more or less? Because like, I don't know, because basically it's, let me just say it like this, the damage that they did to his character was not because of how they changed his character, it's that they maybe, I don't know, misused him, or like, didn't live up to the potential that he had. But compare that to what they've done to, what's her name? Fuck. What's her, oh my god, the Night Elf lady, that's super annoying, hold on. Let me teleport and then I will... Evil Night Elf lady. Wow. Sylvanas. Okay, so compare him to Sylvanas. Sylvanas' character got absolutely fucking dumpstered. She just like started doing things that felt weird and out of character, and she always seemed to get away with everything. It's like she had power out of nowhere that made no sense. Like, Garrosh was great because in many ways they had a lot of similar personality traits, like bullheaded, very like, I don't know.
Well met.
Meet the ends justifying the means kind of like situation, but like he was still flawed and could be beaten. Whereas Sylvanas was just like winning because she's got the I win button. Let's see. The fact that she's still alive and like Garrosh isn't should tell you everything, you know? Yeah, I would say if you just want good Warcraft storytelling, I would say like look into Garrosh, he's pretty cool, and then also watch the BFA cinematics for Saurfang, because they're actually good cinematics. Holy Fire, I don't really use that. Let's do this, we'll get another renew. Shadowward Pain, nice. Okay.
Goddess, what
not bad. Let's see. Okay, so you would serve in Gromash's Horde, but you would stay in the Frostwolf clan. Ain't no demon blood for you. Well, I think that would mean you aren't in his clan then, right? Because, like, if you don't take the blood, he's not gonna let you join. He, like, went crazy with it. And Sylvanas was always a villain. Making her an anti-hero was stupid. I won't even call her a villain. Like, she was just... The fact that she was with the Horde is such a stretch of the imagination, you know? Like, what she wants, what the undead want, and what the Horde want are so different.
What brings you
And it was
here?
like a... I know it was an allegiance of convenience. But, like, of course the undead are gonna try to create another plague. Of course they're gonna do all this, like, whack shit that nobody but what undead are gonna want to happen here. Big bear meat. I can sell these things. Don't need them. Lean wolf flake. I might need some of these, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, we can just turn some quests. We got enough room. Like, the fact that she decided to work for basically whoever was in charge of the Lich King, you know, the one who, like, put her in her position, that makes no sense.
I am honored.
It's like she just started doing things that didn't make any fucking sense. Anyways. The Warlords of Draenor stories of the War Chief might be my fave. Is that the one that's like the little animatics but with paintings? I remember watching the one about Gul'dan, I think, when he was a shaman, but like super weak and shitty. And then he was thrown out by his, like, crew. The boys tossed him out of the gates, and then he basically was, like, begging the elements to respond to him to save him, but no one came. He was, like, denied by his people and the spirits of the world. And so he just became super frustrated and alone. And I think when he was about to die, like, a demon reached out to him and was like, hey, do you want a friend? He's like, please, God, yes. Please give me something. And then the warlock, he became, you know? If only anybody had embraced him as a brother and taught him the ways of the shaman. Instead of, like, exiling him for being weird. He basically said, hey, I like you, don't come to the tribe tomorrow kind of a situation. Like, because he became a warlock and then came back and then destroyed everybody. So, even the guy who was kind of like his old shaman tutor
For the
had
Alliance.
a little bit of favor towards him, a
with
little bit of
honor,
mercy.
friend.
He still killed that guy too.
Ishnuala.
You like your orcs unvaccinated. It's strange that you say that the demon blood is the vaccination, when it is very clearly the virus. Taylor, huh? It's been a while. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't take the demon blood. I know after the war, orcs got weak because of withdrawal. Honestly, the OG orcs look way cooler. I love the Draenor, like, clay-colored skin. That kind of like deep earthy red. It's sick. I like green orcs, of course. That was what I grew up on. But yeah, the Draenor orcs, especially now that you can play as one in retail, I think they look really cool. Alright, let's, I guess, trade out Cookie String Rod for the Gravestone Scepter. I mean, to be honest, having a wand is more important to us than having a staff, just because, like, we use this for damage very consistently. I also did not put these gloves on the entire time. I brought them specifically for this. Hell yeah. I think we're on wool now, so I can just sell these, I think. Yeah, I can just sell those. I'm gonna make some... I'll do this later. I'm not gonna do fucking tailoring on stream. I kind of love this fantasy world you just built, Glinson, where, like, Gul'dan is Fauci. I mean, he would have to be, right? In this analog. He's the one who's passing out all the fucking demon blood vaccinations. Do you see demon blood as steroids? I mean, demon blood is like omega demon steroid. You know what the fucked up thing is now, Glinson? I know you're kidding, but like, you don't take steroids either. What am I talking about? It's like most meatheads who'd be like, yeah, I'm never gonna become corrupted. I'm like, brother, you are literally on like a chemist's fucking nightmare to have and achieve and maintain the body that you do. Like, if someone offered you if somebody offered you the blood of Manroth just so you could get like 0.5% more gains than you currently have, you would take that in a second. You would drink that shit big time. Yeah, you'll drink it? Exactly.
I am honored.
I think that's all good. Okay, honestly, I know it's a bit short for today. Only a couple hours. But I think that's what we're going to call it.
May the stars guide.
Got it. Oh, we played a new game. We did the regular brain training in the morning. We got a dungeon done. Someone stole my fucking staff. But we still made some progress. We're now level 26. Let me chop in my thing here. I should actually look into what I want to put this into. There's so many good options. Yep, I want to go edit. Tomorrow, Reggie will play that open beta Misery. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's fun. I think Reggie's going to be streaming later, so keep an eye out for that. I think Glinson might as well, who knows. He might be making an orc. His orc warlock, bringing it back from the dead. Hopefully it will stay that way for longer than normal. Let's see, I don't think anyone else is on. Let's see what we got here. Anybody that we're following, let's see if we can raid. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just not do a raid today. I'll just catch you all in the next one. I see these streams where I just yap about hyper... You just see your streams where you just yap about hyperfixations? I mean, that's just a stream, brother. That's just what a stream is. You just talk. You just talk and then something's going on in the background. But yeah, man, I'll see you later, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Catch you tomorrow on the next one. Same lunch time, same lunch place. The secret to